was it, Jacoby Lar? What was his name? Jacoby something another.
Yes, the guy who wanted us to tell his wife he died.
Lockerbie Brast. Wow, okay, I was completely off. Uh, anyway, Lockerbie Brast. And he told you that he died in that shipwreck, which you guys actually had seen a ship before that, but you guys hadn't ventured out to it. So you decided to fix that. You're like, all right, well, we're gonna go see if we can find something of his to like kind of prove that he was there and give that to his wife, and that'll like kind of do what he said. And so he believed that you guys would like do what he said. He gave you the information he had about the Darrow. I believe you guys made like a knowledge, like he didn't know call him Darrow, but you guys made a knowledge check and determined that that sounded like Darrow, and basically told you like that's what he thought you guys were there for. He was pretty sure you guys were just there to like kill the Darrow. He's like, oh yeah, they've been like bringing people back from through the sewers into here. And he figured you guys were just like adventurers that were sent to go like kill them and stop them from doing that. But that was the first you guys have
Mhm.
actually heard of them. Um, so you guys went back, did that, got some stuff, including a like a brooch that has his initials on it.
Yeah.
And when you guys went back as well, you guys kind of got threatened by one of the imps that works for the little cherub devil that because he was mad at you guys for not having killed the suzerain of Little Erebus fast enough. Like you guys are just futzing around, ignoring my request, and you guys didn't like that very much. So you guys went and took care of that, and
Yeah.
it was a bit of a rough fight because they kept turning invisible, but you guys managed to deal with it. And that was kind of where we left. You guys managed to take out one of these two devils finally, who you guys kind of both agreed to work for, but then didn't actually do anything. But I guess you guys have kind of done what the suzerain of Little Erebus. You took out Lord Boz, so um, and then I suppose it's up to you now. What would you guys like to do from here?
Kill the
I think there
suzerain.
were a few. Yeah, that was something you guys talked about going and. All right,
I
we're gonna
mean, if
take
he
out the suzerain
decides
too.
to get like,
Well, the
if he
problem is
decides
that
to
if we
get pushy with
don't,
us,
then we just did his bidding,
no,
and
he didn't.
I'm not okay with that.
I want to go find this lady that Lockerbie Brass told us about.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
his
should do that when we get back to town. She lives in. Wait, where are we at? Magnamar?
you guys are in Magnamar. You guys are
Yeah,
off the coast of Magnamar, a
that's
fair
right.
distance away. You guys took a boat to get here.
Yeah, when we get back to Magnamar, yes, we should find his wife and tell her. But I think we should take care of this suzerain of Erebus person first.
Yeah, he wanted you to give back to like he basically he told you he would tell you information if you guys promised to go tell his wife Lisa Jane that he was dead. And you guys said, okay, we'll do that. And like I said, he was like, okay, like you guys convinced him, you know, um, I mean, mostly it was just Abrellis. Like you guys, the rest of you guys didn't were kind of just hanging out in the other, like behind Abrellis a little way, so he didn't really actually even see any of you guys. But Abrellis convinced him that um, he was like, okay, like she said something about like thieves' honor and rolled pretty good on a diplomacy check, and he was like, okay, well, I think you are someone that I take your word for it that you will, and he gave you the information that he knew about the. He said um, there was a group of 4 Darrow. Basically, he didn't tell you that he didn't use the word Darrow, but when you guys conferred about it later, I think like Hannah or somebody rolled good enough on their knowledge check that they were able to determine that that's what it sounded like they were talking about. And he said basically that they were sneaking in and sneaking around through the sewers and bringing people in from Magnamar, and he was pretty sure that's what you guys were here to deal with. But yeah, like I said, you guys didn't actually know about them until now.
Yeah, we should do that too. Take
He
care of
also
that
told you about
nasty
some of the
business.
hazards on that level. He said if you go down because when you guys first get down to the other level, there are like 3 different paths. There's the one that leads through his area. He said if you keep going past there, there's like it goes to like an overlook, and you can kind of see down to kind of where the Darrow kind of hang out. He said the other one has like the one in the center had like a poisonous like a poisonous gas in there. So like that lingers in that area. So he said to be careful about going through there.
Yeah. How
Where
much
was
time left does
the
it feel
little
like we
suzerain
have in the
person
day?
at?
Like in the northwest part of this map, I think.
I can shift ping you guys to this map if you'd like.
We should have
You have
plenty.
you probably have a fairly
Over
hard
here.
time because you've been underground for so long that it's hard to know exactly what time of day it is. But you do think that at least since you woke up, it has only been maybe like 4 hours or so.
All right, we got plenty of time.
Yeah, I'm totally not out of spells. That means we still have time.
That's how wizards tell time.
Well, you know, if we want to rest,
No.
we could go back and rest right now.
No,
Why
I don't
would
think we want to rest.
I've only used 2
I think we're good.
level 1 spells and that's it.
Oh, so you're not out of spells.
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said she has spells.
Okay, good.
So wait, where's the little suzerain person? The other one we need to kill? Should kill. Jason
So
wants to
the
kill.
suzerain of Little Erebus is over on the very
They're
left
like over
side
here.
Yeah, that's exactly
Okay.
This
where
is
he's
where we
at.
found it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think we should take care of that before going deeper, and then we go lower and try and figure out what's going on with this, trying to kidnap people into this place from Magnamar, and then at the end of the day, if we want to leave, we can go back to Magnamar and find the dude's wife and tell her, like maybe in the late afternoon or early evening, or we do it tomorrow morning.
That is what I want to do.
Yeah, we should do it. I just don't think we should leave now and then come back. I think we should do that after we're done with what we're doing here. At least for today.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So you guys are
My
going over
vote
to
is we go take out the suzerain of Little Italy.
Little Italy. Yeah, you guys know a safe way to get over there going down here. I don't think you guys have actually tried walking past the fire elementals, but
Not
No, they're
didn't-
cool.
through them, no.
no,
But
but they've been hanging out there.
we know they're
You guys have seen them a few
territorial.
times. Yeah. They've just looked at you when you guys there's like a weird circle around the room, and they never passed over the border of it. They either don't want to leave that room, or they possibly can't leave the room.
So we're going like over here.
Okay, so
Okay.
we know that this little thing can go invisible. How do we want to handle this one?
That is true.
Grab it. Act
What
like
if we can't
we're
see it?
telling him that we did its bidding. Say like, come go like, hey, we killed the guy for you. And then he'll show himself and then you grab him.
So you want
Or
me to lie
someone
to him?
grabs him. I mean, deceive, lie. You're a thief.
Yeah,
as
that's
say,
what I'm
if you have a
asking.
problem with lying.
You want me to lie to him?
Yes.
Okay, I can do that, but remember, if my bluffing doesn't succeed, then I gotta think of something else.
Well, telling him that we killed the person he wants to kill is not a lie. So hopefully you can not arouse suspicion
Yes, but misleading
until
someone
it's too late.
is still a bluff check, even if you're telling the truth.
Oh, okay.
That is something that it's very common for people to be like, "Oh, I'm just telling the truth. I don't need to make a bluff check." I'm like, "Yeah, you kind of still do sometimes. Depends on kind of what exactly you're trying to do, but."
Just
Why do
depends
you
on
want to
how
kill him
blatant the
again?
lie is.
Because he's a evil devil.
Yeah, but he's not bothering us.
But we could be saving future people from his wrath
He's a
and
little
evilness.
thing. And there's nobody
It's
else
like you
here
ask
who might know us.
why does the sun rise in the morning? It's the same answer. Why do we destroy evil? Because it's bad.
What constitutes bad?
Is he harming us right
Hurting
now?
others.
Well, we are hurting others. We're hurting those
Yeah, but it's
devils.
for the greater good.
What good?
Of saving people in the future. Like, do I have to explain good and evil to you? Come on.
Who is down here? Who but us?
Clearly the ghost guy and the people, Magnamar people who got kidnapped.
Wait. Who
Who
are
knows
we
what will happen
fighting
now that
over?
we took out the
By
only
other
opposition to this
creatures.
devil. The fire
We could
elementals.
go after the other creatures that are. The fire elementals are cool. They're fine.
Exactly.
They're just
Do you want
chilling.
them to get hurt by the devils?
No, they can take care of themselves. That's what we were doing. We were taking care of ourselves. When we got a threat, we dealt with it.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
I don't know why you're so thick-headed, Abrellis. Why can't you just see that we should defeat evil? That's what Pathfinders do.
I think you have a strange perception of good and evil.
Alright, well, I'm not going to sit here arguing for the rest of the session. I guess if the
I
party
like
doesn't
it.
want to fight, then I guess we won't. I
I mean,
don't.
what are other people's thoughts on this?
So, I say in character, the way I see it, he's not bothering us. If he makes a threat against us, then we'll get him.
I am a pacifist.
Well, when you wait for evil to strike, it's already too late.
Do you think we can give him some beer?
Yeah, what if we just tell him to go away?
This is his kingdom. He's not going to leave.
But we've wormed our way through it.
Yeah.
He should
What does that
understand our
have to do with
capacities.
him believing that it's his kingdom and that we're his subjects?
I mean, we're not anybody's pawn.
Well, he seems to think we are.
Oh, he can think all he likes. I didn't kill that nasty looking thing, devil, because anybody wanted me to. It's because I didn't like the things he was saying to us. Things changed when he decided to get nasty about it.
Well, I still think we should kill this devil creature and send him back to his. Wait, does he die or does he go back to his own plane? Do I know that?
I shrug.
Sorry, I'm asking like out of character. Is that like a knowledge planes?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a knowledge planes. You think there's a pretty good chance that since you killed Lord Boz on the material plane, that it might have, like, even though he left behind a corporeal body, that might have just sent his, like, basically his soul back to hell.
Okay, so the same thing might happen with this fly thing. or what? Not fly thing. This wait, what is this creature?
This one's just an imp. This one's just an imp, kind of like the
the
little things that
invisible
were
imp.
fighting with Lord
Yeah.
Boz, except that he was a little bit bigger. He looked a little bit bigger and stronger than the two that were working with Lord Boz.
Yeah, I say we should send him back to where he belongs, back to the hell plane, abyss, whatever.
Yeah, maybe
It
he
doesn't
came from the
belong in
original
our world.
Erebus. Send him back to the real Erebus. Hey, nothing else. He did promise you a reward if you took out Lord Boz, right?
He did. I mean, I didn't kill Lord Boz for the reward, but I mean, if he's just gonna offer us money, I'll take it.
We're not accepting an award from some devil creature. It's probably going to be cursed.
It could be.
And even if it's not, I would refuse to do work for such a creature.
But I mean, if we kill him and he's got stuff, we're gonna take it. That's the thief thing to do.
If he has items or wealth that may help us protect others in the future, then so be it. But I'm not going to accept any kind of gift or token from a devil creature.
So what you're saying is you want to be a thief like me. Kill him and take his stuff. 'Cause that's
I
what
don't
would do.
care about his stuff. I care that he is removed from our plane. If you wish to take his stuff, go ahead.
Umbrella says, you don't have to be all evangelical about it.
Well, someone has to.
Just remember this if I ever see Jace use an infernal healing.
I will not. I promise.
It'd be like, this is different.
I'm a good boy.
Yeah. That's been
So
good,
I guess
you
yeah.
put-
What does the
you
rest of
put
the
me
party
on.
think? Because yeah, Rells and Jace are fighting, arguing over whether or not what we should do with the imp thing.
I heard
Um,
Silric say
yeah.
something about being a pacifist, so
I'm a pacifist monk.
yeah.
I
People
had
just happen to walk into his fists.
input.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
it's
I had
not
a
me.
phone call, so I couldn't
Yeah, that's fair.
really kick in.
Well, we're still discussing, so
Who exactly are we discussing about killing?
They're talking about going to
the
kill the Lord
imp
of Little
devil.
Erebus, the imp that wanted you guys to kill Lord Boz.
Okay, but he's not in our way in any way, right? Like he's not.
Yeah, he hasn't bothered you at least since he asked
That's what
you guys to kill
Umbrellas
Lord
is
Boz.
saying.
Right, and he's not preventing us from going anywhere. He's not harassing us. Right?
Yeah,
not,
that's
not yet at least.
Yeah, Hannah might
Okay.
be thinking about what Umbrella was saying, is that he's not in our way, so why bother with him? Like, we killed Lord Boz because he got nasty with us.
I'm more interested in finding this star piece than wasting time on things that aren't in our way. If he becomes in our way, then we'll deal with it. But I don't see any reason to go and backtrack just to take something out that hasn't been a problem.
It's going to turn into a problem. That's what Jason's
Then
been
let
arguing.
it
Like,
become
if you,
a problem. Then
it's too late.
how do you? Then no. How? It's never too late.
It's not too late. It's never too late.
Yes.
That song.
I don't know. Jace isn't convinced.
Well, you can go
Like-
your way and start a fight with him, but I'm not following you.
Oh, dang.
Okay, this is perfect.
I mean, I guess what Hannah said is kind of like what Umbrella has been thinking out. She just hasn't, like, been able to figure out what it is. Like, yeah, like, why do you want to start a fight?
To send this creature back to its plane where it belongs before it hurts someone. Now that it doesn't have any other contention in this entire area. Now it can do whatever it wants.
Hmm. And what exactly
not
is its
hurting anybody.
capabilities?
I don't know. It's a evil, devilish creature. So untold amounts of evil, I'm sure.
Jace, I think you're paranoid about it. I don't think you're concerned. I think you're paranoid about this.
Was it a knowledge planes to know more about that creature?
He was rolling to see if he knew what happens when you kill the devil, like if it goes back to its plane.
Oh, is there knowledge I can roll to figure out what type of devil that was, or what it was?
Oh, I can just tell you. You already know that Lord, the suzerain of Little Erebus
I'm
was
sorry, I
just
got a phone
an
call.
imp, just like the. Okay. So I'll answer that question.
Oh shit,
She's
yeah, it's
back.
not 6 o'clock, so she's still on the clock.
Yeah.
How strong do I think that thing is? Do I think I could take it on my own?
Maybe. I mean, if you
I
got the
mean, if you
jump
can get
on
some
it,
shots off on it, probably, but if you don't kill it really quickly, then it just avoids you.
Okay, well, Jace is determined. He's gonna try it.
Alright.
He says he's gonna kill it with or without the party's help. He preferred it to be with.
You know what, Jace, though? I can respect your determination in this. Even if it's crazy. I'm willing to try and get him to drop his guard for you.
Okay. Jay says the monks of Torag had taught me that in order to protect others, you must defeat evil at its source. I believe this to be a source of evil.
Alright, don't get all preachy on us.
Okay, I'm back.
Jason's like the most paladin, not paladin character I've ever made.
Yeah, I don't
okay,
know
so
why
she could
you're.
answer
I
the
like
other
it.
question.
Okay.
I will answer your question without even needing a knowledge roll because you guys made this earlier. You know that the Lord of Little Erebus is simply an imp, which is those two things that were helping Lord Boz. Except that he's a little bit like stronger. In game terms, he's got the advanced template basically. But yeah, otherwise he's got the same like abilities. He can turn invisible at will. He's tiny. Has poison on his stinger.
Harmless.
But yeah, they're not like it's a much weaker kind of devil. Like you think Lord Boz is probably more formidable than he is, which is probably part of why he was like, I need your help to kill him.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, I don't see any reason to go starting a fight with him. We
Yeah.
clearly outnumber him.
Jace
He's
has declared that
clearly
he's gonna try it
die.
on his own if he has
Hold
to.
on, yeah. If Jay Abrella says it aloud, I admire your determination, Jace. Your conviction is admirable. So I don't mind trying to bluff this guy into letting his guard down so that you can do what you want.
That help is much
Well,
appreciated.
now that's just being
I'm glad you have my
cruel.
back when I've always had yours.
At least give him.
I
want to
see if Jace's determination is stronger than this little guy. Yeah, it'll be Jace versus the thing.
All right. Well.
What's the worst that could happen?
If the imp is too dumb and gets tricked, then so be it.
Okay, so the plan is Abrellis goes in, possibly with whoever else wants to go, distracts him. I'll come in a little bit later, sneakily, and then open fire when I have a clear shot. Just don't
I mean, why
stand
don't you just
between
come
the
in with me?
entrance and him. Because I don't want him to see me draw my bow and
He wants to
point it at him until the
backstab
last second.
instead of a real honorable fight.
Yeah, you're seeming more like a thief
There's no
to me.
honor when it comes to defeating evil. There's only good and it overcoming the evil. Any means necessary. Well, almost.
I mean, if you want to do
obviously.
that, you might as well just go in guns blazing.
This is why I don't deal with the religious folk. No offense.
Bows blazing. Yeah, no, Pilbo's cool. He's chill.
Pilbo,
He's like
yeah,
very
no
accepting
offense.
of
Yeah.
people.
You just don't see the good in people.
Yeah, all he sees is
Everyone's
evil.
savable.
Even devils
Perhaps.
are savable.
If you
Speaking of
wish
Jace,
to
Do you have time to talk?
convince the devil to not do any evil, and
I'm down for Pilbo
Jace,
just trying to
do
like
you have
convert him.
anything you need to get off your chest?
What do you mean?
You sound like you have demons on the inside.
No, I wish to destroy demons.
Where's all this anger coming from?
You weren't raised by a group of warrior monks and forge master monks who sought to defeat evil and protect the good. That's how I was raised.
I was raised by a bunch of drunkards, and eventually I was accepted by people who see the good in everyone. I was abused at one point. What about yourself?
Yeah, but his bugs.
I have not been abused, and I was not raised by drunkards, though your tale is a sad one.
But you seem to have problems. What's wrong?
I don't have problems. I only have solutions for defeating evil.
Oh my gosh.
Chase needs some counseling.
Yes, he does.
I just lower my head in shame.
I pat Pilbo for trying.
Jace is just like, what? Why is this person who I've known for only a few days trying to like talk to me about feelings? This is weird.
Because he's a good person.
Out of character, I know that, but Jace is not someone who wants to. That's not an okay thing to talk about.
Look,
Okay.
you say that if
He
you
doesn't
kill
talk about
it,
feelings.
it's just gonna go back to its plane of existence. Why don't you go and ask it if that's what it wants? And maybe if that's what it wants, then it'll gladly accept you killing it. If not, then have an honorable fight. But can we just get this on with? We have a star piece to find.
Like I was saying, if Pilbo would like to convince it, as he claims everyone can be saved, if Pilbo can convince it to leave this plane, then I have no problem with that.
Can they leave?
But it's
the
not
plane on
asking to
their
be
own?
saved.
But I believe that since it thinks that this is its kingdom, I don't think it will be convinced to leave. So the only option is to make it leave.
I
Oh man.
don't want to help. I don't think it's gonna be a bother to us. It seems so punish to be a bother to anything.
You're welcome to wait out here.
Okay.
This will only take a
All right.
moment.
So Jace is gonna go in, confront.
I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna help facilitate this whole might makes right thing, because that's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Okay, so are you going in without me, or do you want me to go with you?
You can come in with me if you want. I mean,
Okay,
it
I'll
makes
go
it
in with you.
easier to do stuff. I tell best friend to wait out here with the others.
I'll have my bow
All right.
just like in my hand, but just like kind of down at my side. And then when the time
Okay.
is
I'll
right,
cut the head off of
quickly
the nasty thing that we killed and
shoot
present
him.
it.
Okay, so you have the head of Lord Boz with you.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, and
Yeah.
you hear a voice, but you don't see where it's coming from, saying, "I see the voice of Lord Boz. Good work."
I keep the head in my hand and I say, "Yeah, I heard there was something about a reward here."
Oh yes, oh yes. Everything beyond that curtain is yours. You may have it.
All right. Well, I got
Freebie,
another
that's generous.
request, if you may.
Very well. I'm listening.
And I'll whatchamacallit. I'm not gonna have any weapon out, but I'm going to like whatchamacallit. Do you have to take an action to set a dagger as like ready to like pull, or is it just assume that it's there and then you sleight of hand if they see you draw it?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand the question. Like, to hide a dagger?
Like, yeah, like if I'm keeping a dagger concealed, do I have to make the check like right now, or is it assumed that like it's there and then when you decide to
No,
pull
go ahead.
it, is it a sleight
Yeah,
of hand?
we'll go ahead and just make the check now, but
Okay,
it might not matter,
let me
but
pull up in my sheet.
I'm pretty sure you make the check normally when you conceal the weapon. So
Yeah, I think you
technically you would
make
have
the
made it
check
before you
when
came
you
in here.
conceal it, and then you like jot it down, and then
But yeah.
everybody who perceptions you goes against that number.
Yeah, I've
I
got to
think that's
use
how it works.
this because I've got good points in this.
Yeah.
We got a little Assassin's Creed action going on here.
Yeah, she's kind of Assassin's Creedy. That's how I
Dude,
kind of
my
built her
boyfriend
for
was
now.
playing Assassin's Creed 1 earlier.
Oh, that's
Oh,
pretty
man.
good.
Charging battery.
Alright, it's a good roll.
Okay, so yeah, like I palm like a dagger like up my sleeve basically, so it's ready
Yeah.
to pull if I need it. And I make my request and I say, I try to bluff him, appealing to his sense of ego. Uh, I would like to see the suzerain of Little Erebus for myself
You want
in
me to
all his
present
visible glory.
I suppose that makes sense that you would want to present or want me to present a reward to you in person. Go ahead and make a bluff check though.
Yep, I'm gonna do that. Not terrible, but not fantastic.
Ooh,
Okay, you
rolled
see
in
the
the
curtain.
open.
You see the curtain ruffle a little bit.
Oh, is he gonna make his entrance?
He's
And
like everything
then-
behind the curtain is yours, and it's him.
It's just him.
It's just him, nothing else.
He appears. He appears from out of
Oh,
invisibility,
ballsy little lamp.
and he's got like a little bag with him. Um, that you recognize as like kind of the one he showed you before.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And
I bow
at this
before
point,
him.
you may take a surprise action if you want to ambush him here.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a 5-foot step, and with my surprise action, I'm going to feint him, so that he's flat-footed, and I want to do it so he's flat-footed to Jace.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And when I feint him, that's like my signal. So I make it look like I pull the dagger and get him to like move to one side.
Okay.
Oh, a little lower.
That just has to beat
Oh,
his.
jeez.
Oh yeah,
So
it's
much
just a static
pressure.
DC.
Yeah,
It's
Beat
10
sense
stop.
plus
motive or
their
whiz
wisdom
if he
or
doesn't have
sense motive.
Yeah, he doesn't have sense motive, so it's just plus his wisdom. So yeah, that still beats it. Plus his hit die, but yeah, he doesn't have that many hit die either.
So it looks like I'm going to like cut him, but I just cut the bag from his hands and I feint him.
Jace, you have a surprise
Technically a
action you
steel
want to take
combat
here?
maneuver, but yeah, I'm gonna shoot him. Do you get a swift action during a surprise round or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Swift action, arcane pool point to enhance my weapon by 1/1, or just one,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna shoot him. Yeah. Then I'm gonna shoot him. God, this is. Wait, can I
Okay.
do spell strike as part of a
Yeah.
normal attack, or is it only
Spell
full?
strike.
Okay.
Well, you can do spell strike and cast a spell as it, yeah. But you know that he's going to be resistant to acid and cold
Fire, I
and
think.
immune.
Wait, does it give me the extra
He's
arrow
immune-
or not? I don't
He's
remember. It
immune.
doesn't, right?
No, it doesn't. Spell
That's
combat
only
it does.
spell
but-
combat. Okay.
Yeah, you can't do
So
spell
I'll just
combat in
attack him.
surprise round. Yeah. He's resistant to acid and cold and immune to fire. Standard devil
Okay,
traits.
well, hopefully I do well. 12 damage. It's pretty good if it hits.
Yeah, I mean he's flat-footed, so that does hit. Yeah. Not all the damage goes through because he's got DR, but he does get hit pretty good. Now I'll have everyone roll initiative, unless you're gonna do actual nothing this combat. That is fine. But otherwise, roll initiative.
I'll step in if I need to.
Please beat
but-
his initiative. Oh god, that's a bad roll. I rolled a
I mean, you're
6.
planning to do nothing
Come
for the
on.
first round at least. You can always just jump into it whenever you want.
Yeah,
to.
basically
Yeah, I'm
what
just
you're
gonna
trying to do here to
delay
win,
until-
Jace, is to beat his initiative.
I know. I just need a better roll. Like, I hope he rolls badly.
I might be able to help you here, though.
Hopefully. I mean, the max 12 max damage. It's pretty good.
I forgot to click on my character.
You're gonna allow you to turn tracker there for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I always roll again if I forget, and then always take the first number.
Ah, wrong bouton.
See,
All right, everybody
Hannah,
that rolled. That wanted
she's
to
not
roll.
good. She's lawful, but she's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
not good
Umbrellas.
either.
You have a better
Okay, well,
bonus
you
than him, so
beat it at least.
even though you rolled the same, you still gotta go before it.
Okay.
Unless they're bothering you type of
Yeah.
attitude.
Yeah. But I also do its best at the same, best at the time, and seeing if Jake makes right is amusing. Okay,
What
so
do you-
I don't have
Amused.
spellcraft. I don't have spellcraft, so I can't identify like what spell he's casting. But can I still ready an action to try and hit him if he tries
Yeah.
to cast a spell?
Yep. Yeah. and
Okay,
if he,
that's what I'll do. I'll try to interrupt
if he's
his.
5
know
foot
if
step,
going
I'll
invisible is
5
a
foot step with
spell?
him too. What's that?
Is
His
going
invisibility.
invisible
It's
that spell?
a spell-like ability, so
Spell-like.
yeah,
So
it'll function
Okay,
under the
so I'll
same
trigger.
rules.
okay. Cool.
All right. Um. On his turn, he is going to attempt to do a spell, which will trigger Abralis' ready to action. You may
Okay,
5 foot
I'll
up to him
follow
and,
him.
and do that. Yep, and do your attack here. And you have a silver weapon, right? That you're
I
using?
do. I have a masterwork, whatchamacallit. A
Mithril
Dagar.
short sword.
Or the Mystical Short Sword, yeah.
Yeah, and you do see his wounds healing up a little bit after he got hit too. Okay, that'll hit. He's got to make a concentration check, which I believe is 10 plus the level of spell plus damage dealt.
Dang. It's gonna be really hard if precision damage counts for that.
Yeah, the precision damage doesn't, but still. So he's got to beat a
Dang.
DC of 10 plus damage dealt plus spell level, I think is what it is. So he's got to beat 13
Yeah.
plus 5, so he's got to be 18 here. Okay, so he
Third
could
level
make
spell,
it.
jeez.
He doesn't though. If you want to roll a spellcraft check, Jace, you can tell what type of spell what spell he was trying to cast potentially.
Sure.
But that's his turn. You know he was trying to turn invisible.
Third level?
And he yells out like, "Ah, you treacherous creatures!" He's not happy about it. Silric, do you want to do something?
I'll just stay away for now.
Okay, Pilbo.
I want to delay.
Okay. Jace.
Yep. We're gonna full round rapid shot. Still got my arcane pool enhancement on.
Yeah, spell combat, all that fun stuff.
And yep, and I'm gonna spell strike Scorching Ray at him.
He's immune to fire, so I don't think you want to do that.
Never mind. Not Scorching Ray.
Okay.
If I spell strike Acid Splash, I get an extra attack still, so I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Or range, whatever that, yeah. Okay. So that's this Bhutan. Oh, please one time.
Should there have been 3 attacks?
There should have been another one. I don't know what happened there.
Didn't count an iterative.
Well, he doesn't have iteratives, but he's got rapid shot and spell strike. So
Yeah, I don't have rapid shot on this one because I just rolled the wrong thing.
Okay.
The numbers are all right, so I'll just roll a
roll an extra
single
attack
again. It should be
the
fine.
21 will hit and do some damage.
And that 13 probably misses because the other 13 missed, I assume.
Yep, those both miss though.
And the acid splash doesn't matter.
Yep. All right. Assuming nobody else wants to jump in here, Umbrellas.
I'm going to. I guess I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna ready an action to see if he tries to like go invisible. I'll try to keep him from doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems good.
I'm gonna be the annoying cheese melee.
In his turn.
I do tell him, you better abandon your kingdom, or else you'll be buried here.
True. If you say that, then he has a chance to be like, okay, I'll surrender.
He's going to attempt again to do what he did last time. He's going to 5-foot step and begin casting a spell.
Okay, I'll follow him and I'll use a 5-foot step on my ready to action.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Don't know this one.
Oh, I think I missed.
Oh, minimum precision or minimum damage again, but yeah, you missed.
So yeah, he is going to. You can't tell immediately what he's casting, but then
he disappears.
He disappears.
Oh, jeez.
All right, Silric, do you do anything?
I'll just move up closer to the door.
Pilbo?
I'm going to ready Visions of Madness in case something comes to the door.
Okay. Hannah, you're not on the turn tracker, but would you like to do anything?
No,
This
this is their fight.
Okay, Jace, you did just see him turn invisible after 5-foot stepping, so he can't have gone
Yep.
far.
That's what I was thinking. So this is my last chance through concealment.
Yep.
Yep, gonna attack the square he was in. And
Okay.
pour all my heart and soul into it. Same thing as last time, same actions. And let me make sure I click the right one this time.
Sure.
Harness your anger.
Roll me a percentage chance. Okay, you don't hit
That's
anything.
usually bad, right? Low is bad.
Yeah. Round 3, Umbrellas.
Alright, well, I scoop up the coins on the floor, and then I start making my way out.
Okay.
God damn it.
I do the thief thing.
Yep.
Yep. You
I did
hear
what I
a
said I was here
voice-
for.
You hear a voice like screeching at you. Someday I'll have my revenge. As he, but not today. And then and then yeah, you don't know where he goes. He disappears.
Yep.
Flies off somewhere, and I'm taking us out of combat.
Well, I hope you feel
But
better.
you did.
Can't I perception to try and determine where he's
You
at?
can try.
Go ahead. Sure. Roll your perception check. I await the amusing results.
God damn it! God damn it!
Yeah, you're not sure where he might have gone.
The jingling coins just covered all sound. I couldn't hear anything over the jingling coin back. And I'm just like, someday I will come back for you. And I will send you back
Hey,
to where you
he
belong.
dropped the coins.
Did he? I thought Umbrellas cut them.
Yeah.
Well, now they're mine.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. This is okay.
Look at that. He rolled really low, too.
I'll also say, you know, you better not hurt anyone, or else I will end you for real, for realsies. Okay. Jace can't do anything else though. God damn it. If I got like
All right.
one crit,
What you
or
find
use
in the little leather bag is 117 silver pieces and a scroll.
Alright. Ooh, a scroll. Alright, well, after I come back out to the others and I say, well, I guess Jace wasn't good hard enough.
I say, is there anything else behind this curtain?
Nope.
Dang.
Nothing interesting, at least. There's some like kind of mundane looking stuff in there, but it's like, things like furniture and stuff taken from the lab that looks like little tables and things like that.
Okay, so Jay says, Pilbo, you've really taught me a lesson here. I decided to spare its life because I believe it can turn from its evil ways.
Oh, okay.
I roll my eyes.
And hey, wait for it. Button. Yeah, you all definitely believe me.
I definitely think that the shard of pride is on the right character.
Right, I know.
No, I don't have to definitely.
Are you sure you have that shard in the ion stone? Are you sure it's in there?
Yeah, he forgot the iron stone. Whoops. Whoopsie. That's the wrong.
That would be nice if I did, but no, that's just
You
Jace
go back
being
to
Jace.
Sheila, and she's like, "Psych! That was the wrong iron stone."
Oh no. The party's like thinking something's wrong. It's the pride start, and it's like, no, that's just
I think
Jace's personality.
I think, Jace, what you should be saying is asking Pilbo how to, like, demonstrate more patience. Your, I don't know what do they call it? Righteous zeal? Kind of makes you a little
Yeah.
arrogant there.
Fire elementals are sitting here looking at this conversation
Yeah, they're
intently.
chill.
They're just chilling out over here.
You know what? I light a torch and I just kind of nod at them.
You're like, look, I have fire too.
Yeah, they're cool.
I'll say to Umbrella though about
They
the
do
righteous
that,
zeal. I'll respond.
They do
I'll be
that
like,
iconic head nod thing of approval.
Yeah.
Jace will be like, I'll rest when evil rests.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, so you got a scroll and you got 117 silver pieces. Which isn't.
Well,
really a
all
lot
this
of
being
money, but
said, out
the
of character,
scroll
this
might
is
be worth something.
exactly how I want Jace to come across. This is exactly
What's in
the personality.
So I
I'm
guess I
looking
open
for.
up the scroll, and does it look magical, and I can't read it?
Yeah, you can't read it by just looking at it.
Okay, I'll
Unless you
use
make
read
a
magic
check.
and read it.
It is a scroll of animate dead. A divine scroll of
Ooh.
animate dead.
That's neat.
That's evil.
I mean,
like I
I look at
said-
him and ask
you.
him, "How do you know that this scroll is evil?" That's kind of
Bringing
hard.
the dead
it's hard
back
to buy.
to life. Is that?
Well,
Is
Yeah,
it like
bringing the
it
dead
brings
back
the
alive.
dead?
Look here on the spell.
It
says
raises the dead.
animates
It raises the dead.
yes,
with-
from an objective point of view, the spell does actually have the evil subtype. So, in this
Yeah,
case, he's actually
Exactly.
right.
I know. Bros is just telling him, "Look, man,
Yeah,
your
yeah, I like that though.
good senses tingling is kind of getting annoying."
Yeah, like she's like, really, what else is evil? Is Clocky over here
Yeah.
evil?
No, he's fine.
I guess his name's best friend, right? Best friend evil.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
call him best friend.
No, best friend is not evil.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
then I take the scroll from him and I say, "Well, I guess if it's evil, then it's going to be tribute to our new little friends over here." And I bring the fire elementals the scroll and I hold the torch
What?
to it to them, like, "You guys want to get in on this?"
So you just stand like at the edge of it there. Yeah, the
No, I join them. I go over to them and I hold the scroll
You go
out as
into the
tribute with
circle?
my torch.
Oh,
I'm
God,
basically
everyone
saying,
roll
"Let's burn this together."
everyone roll initiative
Oh,
as
jeez.
the
God damn it.
fire elementals look like they are interested in burning something, and it's not the scroll.
I'm like, Umbrella's get back. They're territorial. I told you.
Ay, ay, ay. This dungeon is making you guys nutters.
I think it's great. We're having a good time.
I mean, you guys have been here for like 3 days straight. You haven't seen civilization.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
We're
Tends to
going
make people a little
crazy.
crazy. You guys are going
We're
a little
like in
crazy.
quarantine in here.
Yeah, you guys have been in quarantine for too long. All right. Looks like they both got the
With
same initiative
stranger.
rolls. So I'll just pretend like I'm Mantis and run all the monsters on the same initiative.
Whoa.
Everyone
Oh
roll.
man,
it
that
looks
does
like.
suck.
It makes fights too swingy, in my opinion, but that's how Mantis does it. So, all right.
I only do that if there's
Uh,
like way too many of one thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but even then, it's like usually you make little subgroups. You know, if there's like 9 monsters,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
put them in 3 different initiatives. All right, Umbrellas. So you notice that they don't look friendly. Like you think that, oh yeah, we're
Okay,
gonna
they
get
take
together and
offense to
sing
it.
Kumbaya. Yeah, they take offense to you entering their area, and they don't seem like they care about the scroll.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna drop the scroll and retreat back while I
Oh, okay.
have the initiative.
Jace, do you do anything before they act?
No.
Okay. Yeah, since you notice that this one looks like it wants to kind of follow you, but it doesn't. It gets to the edge of the circle and can't go any further. And then yeah, they end up going over and burning the scroll. So I can delete that off the loot sheet.
What in
Alright.
the world would they be
Namaste,
guarding?
elementals. Namaste.
There's no doors. There's
But at
nothing
least
in
you learned
there.
something. That whatever, you're not sure how they got there exactly, but it probably, I mean, the floating fire, maybe they came in through like maybe that's a tear into the fire plane or something. But they apparently can't
Maybe.
leave this room. The circle in here seems to be binding them in some way from crossing out of this room.
Well, I brush myself off, and I still say, well, Jace, there was some evil that was defeated here. But I do say that sarcastically, as I look to the burning scroll.
Sorry,
Yeah,
what?
the fire
You
elementals
something
look like
burning
they're
scroll?
glaring
What?
at you. Yeah, some evil is defeated. You guys did it.
Oh
Good
yeah,
job.
that's good.
10
I'm
points to
happy.
Gryffindor.
If Jace was in a house, it would definitely be Gryffindor.
Okay.
He's very brave.
Not
He's
Hufflepuff?
gonna fight the thing by himself.
You are a Hufflepuff.
Nope.
Do you even know what a Hufflepuff is?
God damn
What's
it,
next?
Pluto.
I love that video too much. I like reference it every chance I
That's
get.
so good.
Okay, so now that we're kind of like, I guess, done over here, what do we want to do? I'm open to suggestions.
Let's make life easier for me and get
Go
this
down,
recorded
right?
for-
Okay, I'm good with that, with what Hannah said. Let's go the other way that we didn't go before.
I agree.
Because I think we took our left last time, so this time we should go our right.
We went our left, now we should go
Sorry.
our right. Yeah.
You guys are doing what now? You guys go back down the previous floor?
Yeah, we're going back down. Yep.
Yes, and we're avoiding
And
the
while we're-
middle that has the bad gas.
Yeah, and while we're going down there, I asked the others. So I know you guys weren't in on this, but you know, I do share my loot. You guys want these a fair share of this 170 silver pieces that Jace and I stole from the imp?
Since I had to wait for you, yes, please.
Sure.
Jason's like, Umbrella, you can keep my share. Like I said, I don't want any of that devil's
You don't want it?
stuff.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, it's not devil stuff; it's our stuff now.
It's
Alright.
awesome.
Okay, but yeah, who knows how it was obtained? Plus, it's like hardly any money, so Jason's like, I don't care.
He either stole
guys
it or
are-
he found it, which
Yeah.
is what we did. All right, so I'll give everybody 42 silver pieces.
Alright, perfect.
Everybody but Jace.
Yep. Yeah.
142?
Dang.
No,
No,
just
42 silver
Just
pieces.
It's like 4 gold.
So it's like
Like
4
4
gold.
gold.
So,
Yeah, it's
if
not very
it
much
was
money.
more than that, believe me, Jace would be thinking twice.
The most valuable part of the loot was the animate dead scroll that you guys burnt. Good job.
That's a level 3 scroll. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I didn't
But
burn it.
it's fine. We
Don't
got
worry
rid of
about
the evil.
You got rid of the evil, exactly. So you guys are making your way down to the sewers, and you kind of hear that voice singing again. Oh yeah, you hear him. He's warm blood from hearts and blood bones, all the cracking, dead bodies and all the flies they're attracting, bloated toes and fingers squeezed into rings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Wow,
Oh my god.
that's delightful.
Wait, I have to know. Wait, is that like from the book, or did you make that up?
Who knows? It's a mystery.
God, it's so good.
A real
And then
shanty.
you kind of, and then he hears, he kind of keeps going on like that. You hear him singing. He's singing a song to that effect. That's the only
All
part.
right, I'm
that
not
I
gonna
wrote.
bother him. We go this way.
Okay.
I'm gonna lead everybody this way. I'm gonna be quiet and perceptive. Oh, also, give me a couple minutes. I need to take a quick trip outside.
Okay. I'm guessing Abrellis is not walking in the water. So this a reminder: these hallways here. There's only like a 5 foot, less than 5 foot, really. It's more like 3 or 4 feet wide little pathways, and then there's water on the other side of it here. Like murky, dirty-looking water. And this room up ahead here. I'll wait until Matt gets back. I can get you guys a description on that.
I don't think this water is as good as the other water we found.
Definitely not. But it is
Dang.
flowing water. You do think?
Oh, okay. So it's not stagnant at least.
It's not stagnant at least, but it does look very dirty. Okay. So yeah, this room up ahead here, it does look like there is some lighting in it, coming from like a torch kind of in the wall over here. You guys can't see the actual torch, but you can see the evidence of the lighting coming from around the corner there. The room here has where the sewer channel runs through the room, but it looks like the room is collapsed on the west end of it. You can see, it looks like the channel maybe continues on underneath it, but like, yeah, it goes underground basically, further underground. These are all underground right now.
So what you're saying is we could swim to get further.
Theoretically, you could swim, but you do notice as well that there appears to be a fungus-draped passageway that winds further into darkness.
Oh boy. Fungus passageway, my favorite.
Yeah, that's everyone's favorite.
That's where
kind
all
of
the
passageway.
fun is.
In fact, you hear the words fungus-draped passageways as one of the lists of Lockerbie
favorite
Brass's
things.
favorite things.
I'm back.
Lockerbie
Oh,
Brass is
jeez.
a big
Okay.
fan of fungus-draped passageways.
Of course.
Very late in the song, though.
I'll continue on now that I'm back over here to check out this room.
Yep. So collapsed area where the water goes, but it goes into some underground tunnel and fungus draped passageway down here.
Yeah, can't see very far into here because there's fungus blocking it, like
Ew,
draping the
fungus.
passageway. And
Yeah.
also there's light coming from this torch, but it only goes out to about here, and then it
Oh
gets
shit.
pretty
Alright, well
dark
I
in here
take that
pretty
torch,
quickly.
I guess. I'm gonna need to burn away some fungus.
Okay.
I hold it
you
in front of
do.
me.
It smells pretty bad as you're burning it, but yeah, it does seem like, and
Yeah.
it seems like it takes a while because it's very damp, but you are able to kind of like burn it away.
Alright,
And
I'll continue quietly, being very careful where I step.
Is my
and it
HP
just
really...
seems like it's continuing to wind. And there's still fungus
Funguses.
draping all over, like from the ceiling and on the walls along this way.
Fungus, you say? Kind of
Mhm.
looks like she's
Yeah.
tempted to take a sample, and she starts like staring at it. And... I don't touch it though. Don't get me wrong. I want to roll knowledge nature on the fungus if it's harmful.
Okay, sure. You're pretty confident that this fungus is, while not very nice smelling, is harmless.
Oh, okay.
In fact, you think in a pinch you maybe could, like, eat it or something.
Eat it if I needed to.
Yeah, if you needed to, you probably could eat it. It wouldn't taste good, but it probably would give you some nourishment.
Or hallucinations. Woo!
Some nourishment. Weird. Alright, I'll continue along.
I don't know if you get stuck in a cave. At least you know what to do.
Abandon all my morals and eat the filth that I have become.
Eat Jace. Yes, I agree.
I mean, I am quite delicious looking.
Eat
Oh.
Jace? What?
Cannibalism, right?
Maybe maybe Lockerbie Brass to be okay.
I don't
with
eat
doing
junk food.
Oh. Junk food.
Okay.
No offense, Jace.
So you see as you come in here, you see there's a little bit of lighting in this room again. And there is also a pool occupying the west end of this room. The stench of decay, mold, and fungus here is powerful and eye-watering.
Oh man.
Ugh.
Best friend, where are you?
What do
I
I
need
Yeah,
have
best
to
friend
put
is
over
here.
my face? I need to wear a mask.
Best friend is here. He's with Pillbow apparently. Okay, he's coming. He's here. Here he is. Hi, I'm best friend.
I guess I'll just cut off a
Yes, you are.
piece of my shirt, like the lower part of my shirt, and just cut some cloth off to makeshift something to put over my face as a mask.
Okay.
I guess it'll be I'll cut like the bottom section of my shirt, so you know, like the girls who wear shirts that are like go down to their belly buttons. It'll look like that, but on me. But I need enough to like wrap around my head and tie it in the back, so it's gonna have to be a decent amount of cloth.
Hannah does not do such
Alright.
a thing, and I
Sure.
carry on.
Yep. I'll check out this room a little bit in a little more detail.
Okay, go and roll a perception check.
Okay, I'll
Perception.
do the same.
An
Let's
average roll on a
look
bad
around.
roll.
Hey, a good roll.
Mhm.
Why is this thing not showing up here? Alright, so let's see. Jace rolled really high.
Yes.
So it's telling me to reference another thing that I thought I'd be able to reference easier, and it's being a pain in the ass. Okay, Jace, you notice just before Abrellis is about to walk further in that there is some green slime looking stuff on the ceiling, and it looks like as Abrellis starts walking into it that it kind of lurches like it's about to drip down from the ceiling on top of her.
Okay, I'll grab Abrel's shoulder and like pull her back. I mean, watch out!
Okay,
And like
and it
point up.
drops like right in front of her,
Aha.
splashes onto the ground there. And it doesn't appear to like move or anything. It doesn't look like it's like an ooze or anything that actually moves around.
Oh,
Looks like it
okay.
The
was-
risks I take to be your guys' scout.
Looks like it was just a.
Jace doesn't say anything, but he's just thinking like, "Man, glad I spotted the trap before the trap finder found it."
So it's just like
Yeah.
a goop in front of me?
Yeah, it's an environmental hazard.
Oh, okay. I prod it with the torch.
Ew, it's gonna be all gooey.
It doesn't look like it does anything to that. But anybody who has knowledge engineering to make that check?
I think
Sure.
Oh, I do have that.
It actually does when you bring the fire towards it. It kind of sizzles and kind of curls away a little bit.
I do.
And yeah, you can tell that these things only will absorb, like they only dissolve like organic stuff. So you think that if it landed on you, it might have done some constitution damage to you. Could have
Ew.
been pretty bad. But
Ooh.
um, yeah. You also think it can dissolve metal as well, but it tends to not. Um, so yeah, like your torch actually, now you look at it again, you can kind of see that it looks like it kind of dissolved. But the fact that it had the fire on it kind of kept it protected a little bit. But
Ah.
some of the parts maybe a little bit away from the fire, it looks like it actually kind of like melted it a little bit, kind of singed it.
All right. Well, I'll look back to Jace and I thank him. I tell the others, careful here, I guess, and I'll step around it and continue on.
Yep.
Okay.
Keep my eye out for any more hazards or traps.
Avoid this mossy, fungusy place.
Yeah.
Watery, think.
We didn't look inside the water, did we?
No,
It's all
not
mucky.
Do you
specifically.
want to?
I detect
If you want to, you can.
magic in the water area,
Oh,
and
God.
I look down.
You do not detect any magic coming from the water.
Things get lost in water all the time. It's just a habit to look, you know?
It's a reasonable idea. All right, so you guys continue on then.
Yeah.
Yep. Continue on and lead the way.
As you kind of come around this corner here, you notice that like it starts to look more like the previous area you were in, where it looks like man-made. The walls are smoother.
Mhm.
And as you go around that corner, particularly with your low light vision, you probably notice it before other people can. Well, a lot of this party has low light vision, but anyway, yeah, you notice that there's a intersection up here, and you can kind of see almost diagonal as well that there's a kind of a pathway that
Okay.
All right.
is on the cross of it. So it's almost like a full-on four-way intersection. And you
I'll continue down.
hear
yeah.
as you're coming towards there, you hear some voices arguing coming from the south. Sounds like
South.
multiple people talking to each other, arguing about
Oh.
something. I don't think you can. Well, yeah, I don't know. You might not be able to tell what language
understand
they
'em.
are speaking, though.
I have Common, Elven, Versian, and Undercommon.
Dwarven, Sylvan, Abyssal.
I don't think none of those are the ones that they're speaking. Although
Oh.
the language does sound a little familiar to Abrellis for some reason, but it's not a language you actually know, but you think it might be something related in some way to a language you know. It
How
sounds
about
sort of
Hallett,
like
Kellish,
a little bit like
Shwanti?
Undercommon.
Oh, nope, okay.
Nope. Abrellis thinks it sounds a little bit like Undercommon.
Oh, I don't trade
Like
in the
maybe
dark.
it's a language with
the
some
dark markets.
words from there. Like you think you pick up a few words here and there.
I tell the others to stay here. I'm gonna try and spy on whoever's talking.
Okay.
I'm gonna carefully try to eavesdrop.
Okay, I'll
Sure.
wait.
Like to roll a stealth check.
I'll
Yes.
wait at this corner.
All right, so you see three of these guys, well, kind of standing in around, and they're all having a heated conversation with each other. And again, you can't make out exactly what they're saying, but yeah, it does sound like they're arguing about something.
All right.
Duck season, rabbit season.
And it doesn't seem like they notice you.
All right. I try to get in just a little bit closer to see more of the room if I can without being noticed.
Okay. You do so. You do see a little bit more of the room, so I'll give you a description here. It's a pretty big room. You probably don't see all of it, but you see that there's like a couple stairs here. There's like a spiraling one over here. There's one over here as well. Blue glowing fungus grows in numerous patches across the walls of this large chamber. To the east, a shadowy balcony overlooks the room at a height of 10 feet. Which is actually the balcony you heard about from Lockerbie. Well, in the center of the room, a wide spiral staircase descends into darkness. So this staircase is leading down. It's leading down further. A second flight of stairs descends along the western wall. So these ones are also going down. But as you're moving up, one of them looks towards you, points at you, and says something.
Aha.
And I'm gonna assume best friend and Pilbo are probably a little bit closer than where their tokens are, but everyone can roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know what I did to the gods, but I never get a good initiative.
I know the feeling.
Maybe Lamash
Jason will say it's
isn't
because
that
you
favorable.
worship a demon.
She's off doing her own shit.
It's because Pilbo is patient.
Bhutan.
Oh, there you go.
He's slow and steady.
Patient Pilbo puppers. Pilbo, the patient puppers.
Do you take the red Pilbo or the blue Pilbo?
Oh geez, apparently I wrote the name on one of these tokens, but not the other ones. That was very clever of me. Alright, what's these guys' initiative bonus? Okay. So... Okay, looks like I got everybody's rolls, except for best friend. I need to put Adam as well.
He might suspect something is going down.
He's very perceptive, that clockwork servant best friend.
Yeah.
Okay, he got a... Okay, Hannah, you notice a change in the demeanor from their voices, perhaps, and are able to react first. What would you like to do?
I guess I didn't think about that. Okay, well, so I see something happening. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough movement.
Yep, and you know that these are Darrow from the previous roll you made, so you know that they have spell resistance, some spell-like abilities involving like darkness and Like they can at will darkness. They have vulnerability to sunlight, and they are immune to mind affecting abilities
Oh boy, more
because
darkness
of them
fights.
being mad. They're mad.
Okay, I'm gonna move up here. And no, that's a cone. Actually, I'm not gonna move. I guess I don't know all that because I don't see them. I'm gonna delay my turn.
Best friend is also going to delay his turn for now. So I'm assuming that Abrellas told him to stay back here, not give away you're being sneaky. This one is going to use a spell-like ability. And suddenly the dim light in this room from the glowing fungus along the
Oh
walls turns
no.
into darkness.
Oh no. And call you
And let's
Mantis.
see. This is a... What is the range on this stupid spell? It's like 20-foot radius? Yeah, 20-foot radius. So she kind of touches the corner, the little railing that goes around the staircase here. And makes a big old darkness effect. I think that's probably too small. Oh, that's actually fairly accurate. Okay, I can work with that.
Oh, that's
So
it?
now you guys,
Okay.
yeah, 20-foot
Oh,
radius.
okay.
You guys don't,
Okay.
you guys don't see anything within the darkness.
Yay.
Jace, unless you have dark vision, this is just regular old darkness.
I
So.
do not have darkness or dark vision. If I see the darkness pop up, I'm gonna be like, umbrellas, pull back. I can't see them, and delay.
Okay. Silric.
I'm just gonna move up.
I'm gonna take my turn after Silric or...
Sure.
Yeah, I'm all set.
So you're just moving up a little bit.
Yeah, just inching up.
Okay. Hannah.
So I'm gonna move in now.
Okay.
I'm gonna double move. Tell Abrella said, "Don't worry, I got your back."
Okay. All right. Brellis, it is your turn. There is a wall of darkness right in front of you.
Whoa, what the heck? Yeah,
Spooky wookie.
hmm.
Jay said fall back. I can't see them to shoot them. If that matters.
I am gonna move back, and I'll pull out my short bow. I look at Hannah, and I say, I don't suppose you have any magic to clear this up, do you?
No.
I don't suppose you could brighten our situation here.
No.
Pillbow?
Sorry, that was just a bit of light humor.
Nice.
I'll be here all session.
Well,
When I
which
double move
darkness is
up
this?
behind Abrellas.
Will light work?
It's normal darkness.
Don't we already
Just
have
normal
light
darkness.
on some of us?
It's not
Oh, I mean, yeah, you guys can
a
see
higher
fine.
level darkness
There's
spell.
just a wall of darkness right here.
Hmm.
I double moved.
Yep. Let me switch back the round. This is actually going to be going from round 1 to round 2. Best friend is going to move up with everyone else because he sees most of the rest of you guys all doing your thing here. He's like, I'm best friend. I'm helping. And something happens. Jace, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to continue to delay and say we can't go in there. We can't see.
My hero. Celery.
Just moving up.
All right. Hannah.
I cast light on Abrellis's weapon.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Do you have low light vision?
I do have low light vision.
Yeah, then you're fine.
Well, even with the light spell, there's still a wall of darkness right here. See really, really well right up till here. And Abrellis, it is your turn.
Do we need to go that way?
I mean, if we want to explore some more, we could go this way. But weren't those Darrow? And those are the things that were that've been kidnapping people.
Yeah.
Those seem like they
Yeah.
seem like a problem. Whatchamacallit? I take my bow and I fire an arrow into the darkness, just right at the edge.
I should have put light on
Just
an
to kind of
arrow.
like let them know that, like, meh.
Sure. Like to roll an attack roll?
Sure.
Ah, you're gonna miss anyway. Alright. You don't think you hit anything, but you shoot the arrow into that square.
Yeah. I say we can come back to this later, I guess.
Okay.
Pillbow.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Um. Can I try and identify the level of darkness that this is?
Sure. You can roll a knowledge arcana to identify a spell in place. Okay. You are pretty sure that this is just a darkness spell, level 2 spell.
Okay.
If you are able to cast a light spell of
Yes.
like a higher level.
Not a cantrip.
Oh no, not higher level.
Yeah.
Not a cantrip.
If you had
Yep.
the heightened cantrip or heightened metamagic feat applied to a light cantrip, it would work. Although it wouldn't be a cantrip anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, cantrip light,
No,
just
I don't
simple
have it applied
cantrip
to
light's
that.
not gonna work. Yeah, magical light sources only increase the light level in the area if they are a higher level spell than the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
If you have dark vision, though, this is not the kind of darkness that will block dark vision. People with dark vision would see through it just fine.
I don't.
I don't think I have dark vision or low light vision.
Okay.
Okay, so
It might
what
be a
I'm
little
going
rough.
to. That means though, since I have light on me, if I go inside of it, I'll be able to see a dim vision, right?
No. What caster level
Nope.
is your light?
Yeah, you think that if you go into that
Cantrip.
into that
Not
area of
caster level, but
darkness,
the
your
spell
light's
level.
gonna be dispelled.
No.
You can kind of see it a little bit as like the light spell you have on you, I mean the edges of it are hitting the edge of the
I don't have Dispel Magic, so I
darkness.
can't really do anything here.
There's like you can even see there's like a kind of eerie, unnatural looking wall of darkness where you'd have dim light there.
Alright, so I'm going to prepare to cast a spell in the event that something emerges from the darkness.
Okay. Best friends doing best friend things. Jace, do you continue delaying?
Yeah. I'll continue delaying. Nothing's changed.
Okay, Silver.
I'm gonna also delay.
Okay, Hannah.
I'm gonna walk this way. I'll double move here.
Move back. Okay.
What do I see around this
And you
corner?
have a light. You can see a little bit that there's a hallway leads up to that. This looks like it's probably the same room that you already saw. Knew about the poison gas in here. This one is a hallway. You can't see all the way down it though.
But it seems to go a ways.
A little ways at least.
Okay.
All right. Umbrellas, do you do anything?
I'm gonna move back, since they haven't seemed to have tried to shoot anything at me.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right, Pilbo. All right. We'll just take us out of rounds then. Nothing emerges from the darkness. It's just lingering there for now. Pilbo, with his earlier knowledge roll, knows that this darkness will probably hang around for several minutes. But, yeah.
Is everyone
Probably
retreating?
everyone kind of stepped back, it looked like.
Yeah. We
Okay.
can't see them, and
I just went ahead and took you guys out of rounds too, so. You think the darkness will
they're
probably
not
last for a
coming
couple
out.
more minutes. But yeah, nothing's coming out of the darkness right now.
There's another hole over here. We need to deal with them. Then we'll come back. Perhaps more unsuspectingly.
Okay, so you guys are looking down the other hall?
Yeah. I don't want to lead,
Okay.
but yeah.
Yeah. So as you guys are kind of making your way over towards this hallway, Jace, you get like this weird feeling as if you're wanting, like, kind of a feeling like you kind of want to go down that way, though. And you kind of feel like
The
it's coming
way that
from,
we just came from the darkness way.
yeah, towards the way the darkness is. And it feels like it's coming from, like you kind of almost feel like from your bag or something. Like
Like the shard is
I don't know,
pulling me in
the
a certain
shard is
direction.
pulling you that way. Yeah, like you feel like the shard wants you to
Yeah.
go down that way.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, GM. Yeah, I'll tell the party. I feel like I think the star piece might be down that way. I feel a power compelling me, or not compelling me, but kind of urging me to go that way. It feels
Well, I
right.
mean, we've got some problems then.
We should wait.
That's,
We can explore this this other place, but when the darkness goes away, we should try again.
Okay, so you guys want to look down the hallway then?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So you do remember, as you guys are kind of approaching here, that Lockerbie Brast, you think this might be one of the other places that you were warned about, that there were some creatures that like maybe hang out in this area that he was saying were potentially dangerous. he would have called
what kind
them.
of creatures?
So he would have called them cave mories.
Cave mories.
Yeah, he said they're sort of like eels, but they're able to move on land.
Caves. Okay.
Yeah. He said to be careful going through that area.
Okay. I'll keep my eyes open as
Okay.
I look around and
So
scout.
this room has a flight of stairs leading up to a wide stone crossing 10 feet above the dark waters below in this large room. So these stairs lead up to like kind of a bridge, like a T intersection raised up above the water here. So you notice there's like pipes that water's coming in from, all.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a hexagon shaped room, so coming from like the in these areas over here, and yeah, there's a way across all 4 of these.
All right.
And you can kind of very distantly hear Lackerby singing from the north. Voice kind of echoing through the hall down that way. You can't make out what he's singing now because it's a little bit further away. The sound isn't as good.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll proceed with caution. Look around.
He's like darkness and fungus and spooky dark hallways. These are a
Something
few
like
of my favorite things. That didn't rhyme. I don't
Yeah.
care.
It's harder than it seems, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
What is
Everyone
this room?
who's coming in up to this room, go ahead and roll a perception check for me, if you would. What do I do with
We're
this
in like
guy?
the
Where's-
central chamber.
I
God, why
mean,
couldn't I
yeah,
roll
this
these
is-
perceptions when the thing was stealth? I rolled 2 19s on perception in a row.
Is Hannah hanging back out there, or is she up with the rest of the party? And would you like to roll a perception check? Okay. Well then.
Sorry, I was racing from my kitchen. My food was ready. I guess.
Okay. Sure. Go ahead and put your token where you'd be, and roll a perception check.
Can you? It's so hard. Hold on. I always have to like zoom in and then zoom out whenever I want to move my token on these maps.
Yeah. It's pretty big maps.
Yeah.
It looks
Okay.
like Silric and Jace are going to get to act in a surprise round. I see a couple of these things are emerging from these pipes and look like they're
Ooh.
ready to do an ambush on you. And also everyone can roll initiative. This one might
Okay.
actually be a real fight this time. I think like we've rolled initiative like 3 times only for it to not actually turn into a fight.
Yeah.
I mean, the other fight was real-ish.
He asserted his
against
dominance,
the suzerain.
and we were betrayed. We betrayed. I don't know.
Hopefully, he will think twice about.
No, now
causing
you have an
evil.
enemy.
About
now.
doing nothing.
Yeah, now you have an enemy.
About
Yeah.
not doing anything.
That's fine.
He'll
If he's
think
coming
twice
after me,
about
then he's not
existing.
coming after innocents.
We showed him. Alright, so let's see, who rolled high again? So it was Silric and Jace. So
And
this is a surprise
Jasu.
round. Jace, you see these things emerging in there, looking like they're about ready to strike, perhaps. But you're able to react quicker than them.
Do I know what they are?
They look sort of like eels, but they have feet for some
Eels.
reason.
Is that like nature or dungeoneering?
You may roll a knowledge arcana or knowledge nature.
Oh. Does it matter which one? Like if I have the same
Whichever
mod?
you're better at. Whichever you're better at. If you have the same mod,
Okay,
doesn't matter.
Arcana.
These are a magical beast called a cave mori. They are
Oh yeah.
ambush predators. They have the ability to lunge out, kind of, sort of similar to the lunge feet, where they can attack further range than they normally would be able to
Are their
reach.
defenses exposed when they do that? Or would I not know?
They are, yeah. When they do that, they are. It
Oh,
does
okay.
expose them a little bit. So, yeah.
Okay, well then I think I might just ready an
And they're
action
up.
to attack one when it lunges out at someone. Or attack someone, I should say.
Okay.
Because I think I might be able to catch it off guard if I
Alright,
attack
sorry,
it
I'm
just
back.
the right moment.
Sure. Okay. So you ready in action. And then Silric, you also have a surprise round action. You may take a single move or standard action. These things are hard to reach where they're currently at because they are coming out of these pipes that are like, 10 feet away. But
Yeah.
this is
I'll
just
just move up again.
okay. Oh, I didn't roll best friends.
Yeah, we'll take the 18. Oh, never mind. We'll take the 26. Jeez.
I don't even know if he can do anything in this fight, really. Maybe. Okay. So they're gonna take their
He can
surprise
tank for us.
actions. This one's gonna trigger the ready to action by
Yay.
lunging out at Abrellis.
Okay, I'll 5-foot step over and shoot at it.
Okay.
God,
Go
I
ahead and
always
roll that.
forget how Magus works. God damn it. Is Magus not like the most confusing class?
I mean, it's pretty complicated, but if you play it a lot,
Okay,
then
so
it's
yeah,
gonna
and
become an
still,
instinct.
I always forget. Okay, so if I want to do Spell Strike, I can deliver it through my weapon
Uh-huh. Yeah,
rather than
Spell Strike
using
isn't an action. Spell
touch
Strike's just
attack.
something. Spell Strike's just an alternate to the normal touch attack that you get for free
Okay,
on using
and I
ranged
don't
attack
think these
spells.
things are immune to acid, right?
No, you don't think they have any
Okay,
special
so
immunities.
I can Spell Strike it and do that's basically an arrow plus the spell
Mm-hmm.
all in one attack. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna Spell Strike attack it.
Okay.
So turn off spell combat, turn
And yeah,
off
you see it
rapid shot,
lunging
turn off
out to
my
attack
enhancement.
Abrellis.
Yeah. I'm like, watch out, Abrellis! And I shoot it. Pew.
Okay. And you were spell striking it?
Yeah. So if
Okay, go
that
ahead and
hit,
roll
then
the
there's
spell
the spell
damage
strike
too.
damage.
That does hit.
So 8 damage and 3 acid.
Okay, looks like it hurt it pretty good, but it's still gonna take its attack. Does 17 hit Abrellis' flat-footed AC?
I believe it does. Yeah, it does.
He takes 7 damage. It lunges out. Uh, this other one just hisses from its corner. Best friend sees that happen but can't reach it, so instead
Wait, is this a surprise round, or was there a surprise round?
it was. This is the
Oh,
first.
okay,
This is the
gotcha.
first actual round now. So I should put that as round 1. First actual round. So best friend's going to shoot a net at this thing and hits it, and a net entangles this creature. All right, Umbrellas.
I'm gonna take out my short bow, and I'm going to shoot at this one. That's close to me.
Okay. Do you do it from there?
There's nothing in my way, right?
But you think it might be able to reach you from there?
Oh, it's got reach.
It has
Mhm.
lunge.
It also has lunge.
I'll take
but,
a
yeah.
5-foot step and see
Okay.
if this makes a difference.
Yeah. It looks like now it can't reach you. It could reach you from there, but it can't reach you on a Tiger Gratuity. Looks like it needs to put extra effort into doing it. Ooh. No crit, but that does hit. And takes a good amount of damage. It looks like it is very badly hurt, but is still up. Jace?
Okay. We're gonna fall around this one that's to the south here.
Okay.
Button, button, button. Spell combat, rapid shot, spell strike, all the things. Time to blast it. Yeah, that looks like the right number.
You kill it with the first shot. Do you keep
Chance for
going
crit.
with your other?
Wait,
yeah, no,
I get to roll my acid splash for my crit,
Sure,
right?
do it. Yeah, roll your 2d3.
There, it does
You
that much
do
damage. 5 more damage.
29 damage or something to a thing that had 2 hit points. Good job. Do you keep going
Can
with
my
your other
arrow hit
attacks?
the Can my
Let's
well
see,
can my other arrow
eights.
hit the one over here or not?
The 8 will miss. Yeah, you can keep shooting at the other one. You hit it with the
Yeah, I
22.
want to do that. Let me make sure it's in 30 feet. It's not in 30 feet, so it's actually -1 to attack and damage for
Okay,
no
so it's
point blank.
21, but that'll still hit and do 10 damage then.
Unless I can 5-foot step in between.
You can actually.
Then is it? No, it's still
Still
not enough.
35 feet
Okay.
though.
I thought it might
So
be enough, but okay.
no.
So yeah, subtract the 1 from attack and damage, and that's my turn.
Okay.
God, the
Pilbo?
crits on Jace when he manages to get it, they're so good.
Yeah. I mean, these things, hey, they did 7 damage to Umbrellas, so I mean that's something. It's more than I've done to
Can I tell how
anybody this
deep
whole
the water
session.
is?
29 damage and from 1 attack.
From looking, you could tell that it's 10 feet below like the top of this platform here, but you can't tell how deep the water actually is. It's too murky.
Meh.
There is water trickling in from these other pipes though. It looks like the water here is like flowing out.
I'm gonna delay in the event that something comes up to like level.
Matt, did you put that 7 damage on already, by the way, or did you just get healed or something, or?
Oh, I haven't.
Okay.
Dang, you almost got away with it.
Hannah.
I was eating.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, they took care of that one pretty well, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Split over here. Got shot with 1 arrow.
It's resource saving time.
Yeah, I don't want to waste anything. I'm gonna No, I'm gonna move here. Is this far enough? 35.
Yeah,
That's
just
right
out of
in my
point blank
range for acid splash.
Yeah, you just don't get point blank shot.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and acid splash it.
Okay.
Let's move this number. Never mind.
Yeah, it misses. All right, Silric, you got anything?
No, I'm not gonna do anything this round.
All right. This thing hisses again and scurries up the thing, and we're out of combat. It just runs away. It got shot by an arrow, saw you kill its friend, and didn't like that very much.
Dang. Does this qualify as a real combat?
Yeah, I mean, compared to the other one.
Okay.
I actually got to do damage. It's pretty exciting stuff for me. I don't always get to do damage to you guys.
Yay, GM gets the win every once in a while.
Yay!
Yeah.
Anything to
Okay,
be considered
well.
a victory if you. Anyone can be a winner if your conditions for success are flexible enough.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it,
Yeah.
the Game Master's always losing, so.
Yeah. I don't like to
I'm
think of
not
it
so
that
sure
way.
about that.
Unless you're Mantis.
Have you played in a Mantis game?
Oh, jeez.
No, I
Alright.
was gonna say everyone's winning because we're all having fun playing together.
It's
No.
the players versus the DM's crazy.
I get upset when you
builds.
guys shut down my cool characters and I don't get to do anything. Whiz Pops is
yeah.
like, I just suffocate, and I'm like, oh, well, there goes the cool dual wielding
Yeah.
weapon fellow with all the 2 weapon
You just
feats
got
one
to,
could possibly
you
have.
know.
Nope.
You
Nope,
need more
you
just got to,
undead
like-
that can't be
instead.
suffocated.
I just gotta like find ways to make them cool before you fight them.
Yeah.
Like writing songs.
Oh, you did write it? Oh, that's so good.
I mean,
Everything's elementals here on
Alright, so-
forward in Mummy's Mask.
Okay, so it sounds like the singing is coming from this way, which means we don't need to go that way.
We don't
We
want
can
to
either go to the right or to the left or down.
Just give everything an
Well,
undead template.
we know who's singing, so that room's kind of already explored. We might as well
True.
keep going right, and I'll start heading right.
Well, I guess it is heading that
But
way.
that's
isn't
straight.
it?
Right is down.
So you guys going this way?
Oh, I'll
guess we're
keep
going
heading
straight.
east.
Okay. This goes to
That's
the
what my
edge
compass
of the
tells me.
map.
Oh,
However, yeah, so this goes for quite a ways.
Oh, boy.
You guys keep following it?
I go as far as Umbrellas wants to go.
I mean, I guess I'll stop if it goes an abnormally long distance.
If it's just like, there's nothing here.
It goes like half a mile.
Oh, jeez.
And eventually you come to a doorway, basically.
Yeah.
From this side, it looks really like it's not hidden or anything. I'm just gonna assume that you guys open it, and when you open it, you can roll a knowledge local check.
You have that.
Okay, and it looks like it's hidden from the other side. Like this looks like you found a hidden way to get to this dungeon, basically.
Uh-huh.
15's.
Oh, there's
okay.
a good one.
So you, Abralis in particular, especially perhaps because of her time working, working as a thief in this city, realizes like perhaps even where exactly she's at in Magnemar's sewers.
All right.
And yeah, you realize that maybe if the Darrow have been coming in here kidnapping stuff like people from Magnamar, one, this is probably how they're doing it.
Yeah.
And two, that might explain the people that have been disappearing from
What we
Magnamar.
thought were slave people,
The
rape
slavers
traders
of
or whatever.
Nadal might have actually been Darrow, yeah.
Ah.
And you also, yeah, you think you know where you're at, and you think you could get very easily out of the sewers from here, and you would bring you out uh, kind of near the shadier part of near the underbridge there. Like you think you could come out through there like easily, no problem, and you could get there from where you're at right now within like 10 minutes.
We already walked half a mile.
All right.
Yeah, and you think you could find the secret door again too.
Ooh, spicy. Okay, we can go tell the dude's wife.
So I'm gonna bring you guys to the Magnemar map if you guys want to do that, or you guys want to turn around and go back into the dungeon now.
I actually do kind of want to go find this dude's lost love if we can just get back here quickly through the sewers.
That's fine.
Maybe some time out of here would be nice. Maybe we can go find something that can go take care of that darkness if we intend to fight these Darrow.
Maybe. All right, so yeah, you guys are able to emerge from the sewers, kind of. I'm gonna draw a. Let's see. Let's draw a.
Oh man, this map's so small.
Yeah, I know. Compared to the other one, it was a simpler time. The maps were smaller. Put a dark green square right there. So that's kind of where it emerges from. And yeah, like that the crow is out on one of these pilings out this way. So you guys have managed to kind of come all the way. Probably actually more like on this area over here, on this side of it. But yeah, you guys managed to come all the way over from the crow and emerge in Magnamar. You maybe emerge from Magnamar not smelling the best. You've been moving around through the sewers, but you're pretty sure that water you were seeing that was in that part of the dungeon there actually was just sewer water from the same sewer system. Like it seems like maybe the sewer system extends out under the ocean, and perhaps parts of the sewer system are predate the current version of Magnamar, or from whatever was here during the times of Thassalon.
Cool. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna try and figure out where this lady lives.
Okay. Yeah, and it's like evening right now. The sun's still up, but it's like beginning to start to set. But
I think he told us her name.
yes.
Let's see, what was it?
She is
What are
her
my
name.
notes?
Let's see if you have it in your notes. Otherwise, I'll give it to you.
Lisa Jane? Something like that?
Lisa Jane. Yep. It was also the name
Yeah,
of the
there we go.
boat. It was the name of the
Oh,
ship
right, right.
that you guys went and fetched his brooch from.
I don't know how I'm gonna start, but I'm gonna try and see if there's a Lisa Jane somewhere in
Okay.
Mecklenburg.
So you want to just ask, like, try to ask around then?
I'll try, yeah.
Okay. Do you go anywhere particular to ask around that you think might be a good place to start?
Maybe the harbor? If she
Okay,
was
that's a good
like
answer.
in love with a captain or something, maybe they know something.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
that would make sense.
Lockerbie Brast was a ship captain. At least that's what he said. He said he was Captain Lockerbie Brast. So yeah, go ahead and roll a diplomacy check to gather information.
All right. I take the others with me, because diplomacy is not super high. That was a good roll though.
Anybody else want to help try to
I mean,
help
I'll
gather
try.
information?
Nope.
It's very, very helpful. Your brash zealousness is coming across. Oh, but
There
look
we
at
go.
that,
The
Pilbo.
bedside
Pilbo,
manner
though,
of Pilbo.
he's so charismatic. Dang, these are not great diplomacy rolls. Okay, well, with Pilbo and Umbrellas asking around, they're able. Someone actually does point you in the right direction. That she they point you like, oh yeah, she lives over at Washer's Row.
Washer's Row, got it.
Which is,
So I guess I'll go there.
Yeah, it's in the Beacons Point district, which is, it's kind of, it's from a very, very poor end of town. Tends to be very heavily influenced by the Zarni gangs. So you're actually probably pretty familiar with the area. But yeah, you're able to. It takes you like a few hours probably, and it's starting like it's by the time you get there, the sun's like already setting, or like just about set, so it's starting to get dark. But uh, you do find her home in Washer's Row.
All right. Then I'll gather the brooch. Oh.
Oh, go ahead. Go.
I'll gather the brooch. I'll put it like in a cloth, and I'll knock on the door.
Okay. So yeah, you see kind of like a early middle-aged woman come to the door and kind of opens a crack, like looking out, and asks, "Who is it?" Who
I
is
tip
it?
my tricorn to her and say, "Good evening. I know this might be odd, but don't try not to look at me too funny when I come to tell you that Lockerbie Brask. Was it Lockerbie Brast?
Brast. Yep.
Brast. That Lockerbie Brast uh, misses you quite fondly, and that he has passed on from this world." And I take out the brooch from the cloth and I show it to her.
All right, and you hear kind of like a really quiet, kind of like a little bit of a gasp almost, and she says, kind of, you hear kind of like a choked back, like 1 minute, and she closes the door to like undo the little
I tell her
chain
I didn't
latch.
kill him.
And she opens the door, and you like see her. Now she has the door completely open, so you can like see her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got like tears welling up in her eyes. And she says, "Please come in."
All right, I oblige. And if anybody else is with me, I guess they get the permission too.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, Pilbo was there with me who rolled the diplomacy, so
Yeah,
me and
he's there
Pilbo
at
will
least.
go in. And Silric. And Jace with his one.
I mean,
he tried.
I'm not
He
helping,
did his
but yeah.
best. All right, so the five of you come in, and it's pretty. You see that there's a lot of like clutter in there, and you notice there's like a bunch of like little like you see that there are paintings. They look like most of them are like paintings of like ships and such, but there's like some landscape paintings as well, like cityscapes
Mm-hmm.
mostly. But you see some other stuff in there too. You can maybe roll like a knowledge geography to maybe recognize some of the places these paintings are. Like there's one that's like a statue that's like a very very famous statue of the region, and you see some other notable locations. You see one that looks like a kind of looks like a cliffside with a bunch of like skulls lining it, but when you look at it further, you can see that it's kind of like more like it's got buildings on it too.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you also see there's a few little like model ships set up too. And then there's some more general clutter in there, and it looks like it kind of looks um like some unused painting supplies are kind of hanging out in there, and yeah, it kind of looks like the place is kind of it looks very lived in. And she kind of
Yeah.
clears off like an area like on a dining a dining room table. It's got like a lot of stuff on it. She starts trying to like move stuff aside, and she says, I haven't had visitors in quite a while. I'm sorry for the mess. And
It's
she
all
asks
right.
if she can get you any she's like, do you want any tea or anything?
Sure, please.
I
And
accept
yeah,
the tea.
Sure.
Black
Yeah.
tea.
Yeah. Sure.
yeah, she starts like boiling some water and getting that all ready.
If it's green
And
tea, it's not okay. Only black tea for umbrellas.
okay,
We owe her at least a little bit of time since we're bearing her this news.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so as she's doing that, she kind of asks, she asks a few questions. She's like, so how did you come across this brooch?
I tell her a little bit of the truth and a little bit of a lie.
Okay.
I tell her that we were exploring deep underneath Magnamar and happened upon the wreck of the Lisa Jane. And it was under there that, and I insert my little lie, we found the resting place of Lockerbie Brass and recovered this brooch from him. But we figured that he would want the woman he named his faithful vessel after to, know that he was at rest.
All right. And she gets all the tea out and everything for you guys, and she sits down and she thinks about what you said for a bit. She's like, makes some sense. I thought that perhaps the ship might have sank when it was coming into harbor during a really nasty storm several years back. And she's kind of, like moving flipping the little brooch around in her hand, kind of, and fingering the like engraving on it, the LB initials.
Mm-hmm. I take out a little piece of paper and a like it's like a quill pen, and I find some ink somewhere. There's got to be some ink somewhere around here. This with all these like art supplies.
Oh yeah,
And I do kind of like push the ink and paper towards her, and I say, if there's anything you would have wanted to tell Lockerbie, you could write it down here. We could kind of deliver it back to his resting place.
you're going back under the ocean there, you said?
Well, our adventure was it's taking us back there. We can put it in a little coffer there for you.
She grabs the paper and says, there are some things I would like you to deliver to his resting place. That does sound good. And yeah, she writes. She starts writing something.
All right. I let her do that. Drink the tea when it shows up, and I
Yeah. She
will
already brought that
entertain
out.
her with any other questions she has.
Yeah, she doesn't really ask you too much. She seems satisfied with like the explanation you gave.
All right,
And
cool.
she tells you, she's like, afraid I can't give you anything to like pay you for this wonderful thing you've done for me, but bringing me this peace of
Uh,
mind, I wish I had something else I could give you.
I give her a gentle wave, and I say, Nothing is necessary.
She like looks kind of around and she grabs one of the paintings and says, he painted this, and I have so many of his paintings, but perhaps would you like one of his paintings? I don't know if they're worth anything, but
I look to the others, and I look back. I shrug my shoulders and I say, wouldn't hurt to have a nice, some nice bit of culture to hang up on the wall.
and you see this painting looks like it's of a statue of a woman that's standing over the like over a cape with waves like
Mhm.
crashing at its feet.
Cool. Yeah, it looks pretty. A thief has to put, like, nice, pretty things somewhere.
Yeah, and this painting is holding like a kind of a torch up. Not quite in the same way as like the Statue of Liberty. It's more like kind of more arced above her head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we'll accept as a group. And whoever wants to add some art to their collection, new or growing. Yeah, we accept her gift.
Well, out of character, is his ghost still like stuck in that area?
It's still singing. He's probably still singing wherever we left him. Out of character, I intend to bring the letter back to him as proof that we
Maybe he
gave
wants
the
art
brooch
to
to her.
look at too.
Maybe.
I mean, he painted this art.
But he painted it.
Yeah, maybe he wants to enjoy his life's work.
I mean, you can even tell because you guys have seen his art already. You saw what he was painting on the walls. He had painted the city
It
of
looks
Magnamar
similar.
on the walls there. This
Mhm.
looks these art that's here is very clearly the same style of as what you saw in there.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll take it, and I'm, out of character. We'll see if he wants to keep it, or if he's okay with her giving it to us.
Yeah, and she gives you the letter in kind of like a sealed, like in a box, and she says like this box hopefully should keep the water out at least for some time.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
All right.
she assumes you're just gonna go place it at the shipwreck.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okie dokie.
And yeah, so it's nighttime. You guys can actually rest in your homes in Magnamar. So that's something, right? You guys haven't been able to do that for
Or we
several
could
nights.
go rest at the magical well of health.
Yeah, you could. You could go into the sewers and make your way back over there.
Also, I'll be right back. So you guys drive the show a little bit.
Okay. So
We
we're
go
gonna
to the sewers.
Not yet. I want to go shopping and purchase
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff I need to offload.
an ever-burning
Well,
torch.
most of the markets probably are starting to shut down at this point because you guys got back. It was already evening.
Can we go
However,
in
if
the
you guys
morning?
decide to,
If we can go tomorrow
Yeah.
morning.
if you guys just
following
stay the
day.
night over here, you can go in the
Yeah.
morning. Like I think most of you guys have
Also-
places you're staying in Magnamar, so
I have this damaged masterwork half plate.
And I thought I could maybe repair it, but it's going to take some time.
So I'll purchase an ever-burning torch, and I'll tell the party that this can counter that darkness.
Okay, so will Jace be able to repair that over time, or do I need to try and find a professional?
I am a professional.
I gleam.
Well, I guess to be fair, I don't have
if
the
you,
profession. I only have the craft.
if you have the craft can be rolled in place of a profession check if it's
There you go.
one. But
Alright, I'm
I have
back.
a 14 mod on my craft armor, so yeah.
Umbrellas.
So,
I
yeah, it sounds like-
purchased an ever-burning torch.
Alright. I ask her,
So-
will this help us get past the darkness?
It'll help us see, but only in a small range. Unless you want to carry one too,
Small
if
range?
you have a free hand.
That doesn't go through the
Yeah,
darkness, right?
I only,
Yeah, it does. It adds continual
Well, that's what
flame
I'm
on it.
asking.
It does really.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the reason why it does, as long as you have one that was made. Yeah, I mean, it specifically says it counters and dispels darkness.
Mhm.
That
Oh,
spell
okay.
continual flame, and the
Cool.
spell continual flame is what makes an ever burning torch.
It's basically
Neato.
a higher... It's also
It
a higher
counters and
caster
dispels
level in darkness.
darkness. If you cast it from the
110 gold
cleric or
pieces.
oracle spellist, it's higher. If it's casted from a wizard sorcerer, it's the same spell level. But yeah, it counters and
Yeah.
dispels.
It's 110
at the
gold
same level.
pieces.
Yeah, I'm buying one. I can hold
I can buy one.
But if I'm not close to you, you might not be able to see, so... But if you got a free hand while you fight, it's something you might be able to do.
Oh yeah, I do. Typically if I'm fighting in melee, I only use my short sword, so I got one hand free.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll spend 110 gold pieces on an additional one, if I can buy one.
Okay. And yeah, also you guys rested overnight. So
Okay.
in Magnamar because the market's already closed. So you would heal your hit points
4.
overnight as well.
I would have
Possibly Hannah
spontaneously
might-
converted spells and healed us up if we needed to.
Okay. Yeah, I mean I think you had 10 damage, Silric
Yeah.
had
Oops.
11.
I had 6, so like I'm 2 down.
You'll just be 2 down just from resting. So yeah, Silric, Abrellis, and Hannah could use healing, but probably if you had 3 cure light wounds, that'll probably get you guys at full.
Well, I heal for 4 overnight. I'm down by
Also,
7.
you guys had the you might have still had the magic well water too.
I could have done
So-
Oh, yeah, that's right.
3
And it only
cure
stays
serious
good for a day,
right?
wounds.
Okay.
It only stays good for a day
And
anyway.
3
So
cure
yeah, I would be
I-
full health then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have been able
So,
to
yeah.
heal us.
everyone go ahead and put yourself at full health. The other thing you could potentially do
Yeah, I'm
is
at
you
full.
go talk to Sheila Heedmark.
Oh yeah, get
She
some
might be able
healing
to
from
apply.
her, our employer. We might as well pay her a visit and tell her like how the investigation
Oh,
exploration's
I'm
going.
gonna buy
Yeah,
some
she might
more
be.
Tanglefoot bags and alchemist fire.
So you started to say something about the crafting on the armor after Jace rolled it.
Oh, did he already roll it? Yeah.
I was
I
kind
don't
of.
think he can get it.
And get more bullets.
I don't know if he can get it fixed in one day or not. Let me look into that.
Yeah, I don't know how long it takes to repair, but I figure if I have time in the evening, I could, since I'm staying with my friend who has a forge, and he said I could use his forge whenever.
Sure. I don't remember reading about that in your backstory, but I'll take your word for it.
It's there.
I mean, if he worships Torag and he knows where there's like
Yeah.
a shrine or something to him, there's always an anvil or something.
I'm basically
a shrine
assuming
for
that
it.
yeah, you guys all have some contacts within the city of Magnamar.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I do remember that
I know your character was specifically from out of town though, but yes, you probably have.
yeah,
some
I'm from
contacts there.
Kalsgard, but I am staying with like the blacksmith here, who's a friend of like my
Okay, here we go. So this full
my
plate was just a
foster
regular
father.
masterwork full plate, or half plate
half
rather.
plate.
Uh-huh. Half plate.
Takes 1 day for each 1,000 gold pieces to go into it. But yeah, I think actually you can do this in like a day.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can do it in half a day, like no problem. So that could be like what you do while Hannah's going and doing shopping for the Evergreen torches. Maybe I don't know if
Okay.
somebody wants to go talk to Sheila Heedmark perhaps as well. But yeah, he can repair it. It will cost some money to repair it though.
How much?
150 gold pieces, or a quarter of the cost.
I'll provide that. I have a lot of armor I need to sell.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, you guys can
so,
sell
yeah,
stuff
if you
at
want to
the normal half price for any of the items in here. If you guys need what the values of stuff is, let me know. I have a
look it up.
spreadsheet. Well, I have a spreadsheet. I can get you
Okay,
a lot
okay.
of these numbers like really quick if you just tell me like what it was.
Okay, so yeah, Pilbo gives Jace the 150 gold for materials, and then Jace will repair it in the afternoon and evening, and then I'll return that to you fixed in the morning when we meet up.
So Hannah does some shopping. Like I said, somebody talked about going to talk to Sheila. Perhaps does somebody like does Umbrellas go do that maybe? Maybe you guys all want to go there after you guys finish up your errands.
Sure. While the metal is
Yeah,
strengthen it.
sure.
Isn't that what you do? You temper it in an oven and then you let it cool slowly? Because if you
I have
quench
no
it, it'll
idea, to
become
be honest.
brittle.
Yeah, I really don't know.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna buy a bunch of
that's
acid.
let's go with that. If anyone's
I
a
failed
blacksmith that knows
my
better, then oh well. That's what I'm
I
going with.
failed my crafts check on this one. I don't actually know.
I know some words that blacksmiths use. That's about my knowledge.
Yeah. Okay.
Temper and forge. Yep.
All right. Well, if nobody goes to talk to Sheila,
No, I said I'm going.
Okay.
Like that's I'm going while the metal's cooling, right?
Okay.
That's what I just said.
So, when you get there, she, one of her servants goes and lets her know, like, oh, Jace is here, and she comes out and she's like, oh dear, you're just the person I wanted to see.
Ooh.
Oh, perfect, because you're just the person I wanted to see.
She tells you, I've been doing more research onto these shards, and we know how we decided that, or determined that there was a sequence that it would, that they'd all lead to each other, and I'm pretty sure I know what the next shard is, and I'm pretty sure also
Oh,
that I
okay.
have the Iron Stone to neutralize his curse.
Oh, that's good because I was feeling this the shard of pride pulling me towards what I believe is the next shard.
Oh, so you think you almost have it? That's great. That's wonderful news.
We were
I was
close,
worried because I
but
hadn't
then we
seen you in
were.
several days, and your boat ended up on the market
Our
Oh,
boat?
days ago
yeah.
too.
We've
Yes,
been much more
someone was selling it.
successful.
Awesome.
It was being fenced down in the harbor. I was worried that the tower girls had gotten had beaten you somehow and sold all your stuff, but the boat was the only one of your things that was being sold.
No, we've been sidetracked and had to camp out in the Tower Girls tower. It's a quite extensive complex. We've discovered many things, many creatures, even
Well, it
a
looks like you
ghost
got your stuff
person.
back that they stole, so I'm
Yes,
glad.
we
Apart from the boat that
defeated
they stole.
their leader, but then she escaped while we were distracted. We didn't feel it right to kill her, but
Well, hopefully she doesn't come back to bother us any further.
I'm sure she won't. After how much we humiliated her, she stood no chance once we were prepared to fight her, and she didn't have the jump on us.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Is she still tied up?
No, she escaped. I'm pretty sure we saw that last session.
No, you guys
maybe
hadn't
not.
found that out. This is the first
Oh,
you've heard
okay.
of that. So yeah, you guys left her tied up like several days ago, and you
Okay, yeah. I was
never
like,
you
wait a
never
minute.
went back up to that floor. So according to Sheila, the boat that she lent you guys used to get over there, turned up in the market.
Okay.
So what
So
you
Jace
can
didn't know
assume
that she
probably
escaped.
happened is that she left, took all their boats, and also took your boat with her while she was there, because why not? And just did that rather than pursuing you. So I was actually kind of waiting to see if you guys had went back up to go back through
Mhm.
using your boat. You guys would have came up and discovered that
It was gone.
that it was that Tarisha was and all the other tower girls were
I'm
gone and all the
glad,
boats
though.
were gone.
I'm glad that
Yeah,
she
man.
got out and sailed and sold the stuff off, and hopefully she's got some recovery money.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Cause yeah, we
I
did
mean-
kind of forget about her, tied up, alone.
Yeah, but yeah, when you guys went in there, you also snuck past the other tower girls, and like you just left them there. So it's like eventually one of the other tower girls came up and was like, where's our boss been for like the last like day?" So somebody finally like risked getting yelled at to go in there and found her tied up and was like, "Oh shit, we should get the boss out of this." And she'd had some time for that curse to wear off as well, the pride curse, because that was part of what was driving her to do for some of the crazy shit she was doing. And she's like, "Yeah, this shit's stupid. This isn't worth it. Let's just take everything we have now and just get out of here." But yeah, I was kind of waiting, like I said, I was waiting to see when you guys try to get out and be like, "Oh shit, we're stuck here." But of course, I would know that you're not really stuck because you could just go through the sewers. But it would have been interesting if you guys hadn't found the sewers and exit and been like, "Oh fuck, we're trapped. Now what?"
Okay, so a bit of
Yeah.
retcon. I'm like, oh, she must have escaped on our boat.
Yeah, and she even tell you like I was getting ready to perhaps send another expedition out to try to find you, but I'm glad that that won't be necessary.
No, like I said, we've been much more successful this time. We've discovered many things. We found out that there's been some creatures that have been abducting Magnamar citizens into the lower levels of the tower, and we plan to stop them. We just came back here for supplies. So that's a secondary objective of ours, in addition to finding the star piece.
All right. Well, she gives you the Iron Stone that you need to goes with the greed. The next one, which is the greed shard. She
Oh,
says
boy.
what the next one should be.
Okay, I'll
So
be
she
sure to
tells
give this
you-
to Pilbo.
She says if you grab this greed shard
Or
and you don't put
Abrellis.
this Iron Stone in it, it will inflict you with a curse that will enhance your natural greed that you might have within yourself.
You know.
And so she gives you a pale blue rhomboid iron stone.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So
I'll hand that off to the party.
it's a cracked one, but she says that it should still be sufficient.
It's cracked. What?
Yeah.
Yes, but
Put
it should
it
still
in
be
your
sufficient.
bag.
A little less effective.
Because it can get damaged.
Yeah, well, if it was a flawed one, it would give you a +2 enhancement bonus to strength, but a -2 penalty to constitution. This one is a cracked one, so the magic is much weaker on it, and it just gives you a +1 competence bonus on one strength-based skill.
Okay.
Neat.
It floats around your head and
Um,
can get hit by AoE stuff and get destroyed. So, you know.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, no,
whatever.
sorry, this is just a regular one. This is just a regular one. It just gives you +2 enhancement bonus to strength. I was misreading this.
Oh, that's even better.
Plus
So
two
Cool.
strength?
it's an iron
Dang.
+2 bonus to enhancement bonus to strength, so it doesn't stack with things like bull strength or belts. But if you have it in the greed shard, that works like a wayfinder. And
Yeah,
she
we
says,
always get the bonus.
Speaking of wayfinders,
Can we get some
uh,
of those?
she she actually does. She pulls out 5 wayfinders and says, since you're officially working as pathfinders,
Dangus.
I'm going to give you one of these wayfinders.
I've
These
made
things can
it.
house Ioun stones and also work as compasses and proof that you're working for the Pathfinder organization. If you ever find yourself in a Pathfinder lodge, you'll have access to any of their services as long as you present this.
Oh, wonderful. I'll put the ion stone I have in it. That's good, right? I don't actually know what it does.
Yeah, it'll protect.
Well, the
it
one
from
you have
being
is
damaged.
in. The other one that you have is in the shard of envy,
Shard of Pride.
or the pride shard. Rather,
Oh,
yeah.
the thing goes inside the shard. I was thinking the shard went in the stone.
No.
No, the
it's other
stone
way
is very
around.
tiny, like a
Yeah.
bead.
So, yeah,
Okay.
that's
So think
so
of
the
Guild Wars
the
1
shard
and the
works.
Elementalists, and they had like that stone on their head. You know, that's kind of
Oh
like
yeah,
what
yeah,
these
that's
are.
kind of what they are. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, normally they circle around your head. However, if you have either one of these shards or a wayfinder, then that can house them, and you'll still get the bonus from them without them having to circle your hand. You can just having it in your possession is enough.
So wait, do the wayfinders also protect against the negative effects of the? Oh wait, no, that's
No, the
that's to
wayfinders
stop the
don't. They just
shard.
yeah.
So what's the point? So we can't even put in. Wait, I'm so confused. Because like we need the ion stone to stop the negative effects of the star piece.
Uh-huh. You still get
Yeah,
the bonus from
why
it.
do we
As
even
long as
use
you're
the wayfinder?
carrying the star piece.
Well,
because
you don't have
we
any reason to use the wayfinder to house the stone right now because
Okay, it's literally
find other
just
stones.
for getting into a lodge, or if we find a different.
yeah, it's
ion
just a
stone.
status symbol thing.
Okay.
Or if you find a different one, yeah. That's just another
Alright.
utility benefit.
But you can also have
But the wayfinder doesn't actually
multiple
do
ion
any.
stones. So you can actually like get another stone and put it in your wayfinder and carry both, and as long as they're not
Yep.
non-stacking enhancements.
Now she does warn you as well. She says
Okay.
with these
Yeah.
shards, one thing you need to be careful about is that having one person hold multiple shards when they're in their current form can cause them to react to each other in negative ways.
Sorry, when they're when they have the stone in them, or whenever they're
She-
not with the stone.
It doesn't matter either. Just
Either
having
way,
one
okay.
person hold all the shards is probably not a good idea.
Not a
You'd
good
probably
idea.
be okay if one person's
couple.
holding like a couple of them, but yeah, if you start putting
Okay.
once you start
Yeah, we were
finding
planning
more
on
of
splitting
these,
them up. I think.
if you put them all on one person, it could cause some side effects.
Okay.
All right.
Yep, we'll be sure to split them between us.
Oh yeah, and then also these wayfinders have the ability to cast the spell light at will
Oh yes.
on themselves. You can activate them to cast the light spell, so
The
everyone will have that.
cantrip light, yeah.
They work as
So
a
wait, do we
non-magical
each have a
magnetic.
wayfinder or just one?
All of us.
Yeah, she
You
gave
all
us
have
5.
wayfinders.
We
giving
graduated.
you
We're
5
all
wayfinders.
now Pathfinder Society members. So to
Okay,
say.
so I guess I'm confused. Is anyone else with me? Because I thought it was just me here.
I think it's
I
just
assumed
you,
everyone else
but I
went
think
too,
you're going to
but-
deliver them to us.
Either that or
I'm
she
going to
gave
deliver them
five
to
and
you.
said-
I'm just asking from
Yeah.
a roleplay perspective because people.
Okay, yeah.
Some people are acting
They're
like they're here, and
reacting.
some people are acting like they're not, and I don't
mean,
know.
does
Yeah, I
it
don't know if
really
anyone else is there.
matter? I'll go. Like, if I heard you were going to see her, I would want
Okay,
to
so
go.
Hannah's there too then.
Okay, so Hannah's with me. Okay, cool. Then you're hearing all the things I'm hearing about the,
Maybe
the
Silver's
things
there.
and
I
can
haven't
help me
heard.
relay.
I haven't heard anything about what Silver's been up to. So, Silver, what are you up to these days in Magnamar?
So, just been doing some shopping.
Okay. So yeah, if you're doing shopping, maybe you were with Hannah and then would have maybe come to Sheila's as well. So you might have been there for that meeting and got the Wayfinder directly. If
Sure,
not,
yeah.
then Jace will just give it. We'll just give it to anyone who wasn't there,
yeah,
or
in the morning.
whoever. Once you guys meet up, but yeah. But yeah, she says like you consider like getting the first shard was as your official orientation to being official Pathfinders, and this is a symbol of your status as a Pathfinder.
Sweet. Thank you.
Anna will
Okay,
seem giddy about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Jace is super happy and honored because he wanted to become a Pathfinder. So
Yeah, and if you were like,
Perfect.
I changed my mind, fuck the Pathfinders, you can sell these for 500, or you can sell them for 250 gold.
Yeah,
But
I can sell them.
it's a magic item that's worth money too.
You can fence it.
Yeah.
Still useful. It gives you a bonus
It's
to
probably
your
not
survival.
something that the Pathfinders would be happy about you doing, although they would understand if you did it in an emergency. But yeah, if you just go and sell it immediately in
Sure.
Magnamar, Sheila probably will not be very pleased if she finds out
Yeah.
about it.
Okay,
Yeah, they gave you a gift and you sold it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell some things tomorrow morning.
He's like, he goes and immediately sells the Wayfinder.
Yeah.
No. Like I just have like random crap I don't need anymore.
What the heck is this zither I have in my
A
inventory?
zither is a musical instrument.
Oh, okay. I need
This
to write
is
that down.
it's a masterwork musical instrument worth 500 gold pieces.
Does
like a
anybody want
string
this
instrument.
thing? I can sell this. Give it to the party. I'll sell the zither.
Okay, so you can sell it for 250 gold. Its value is
Yeah,
500.
and
So.
I'll give everybody 50 gold.
Okay, sure.
All right, the zither is sold 250 gold.
Yep. Worth. Best zither I've ever had.
Okay, and I'm gonna sell some random stuff in the morning if you want me to just start doing that.
Yeah, well, let's get that out of the way here.
Okay, because we had like bought spare gear and stuff when we lost our stuff. I don't think I need 2 chain shirts.
Yep. You guys have some decent magical stuff. Like you have a +1 cold iron ransuer.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
yeah.
thinking about keeping that actually.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Oh, but it's so
Because,
valuable.
well,
You don't
You
really
have-
use it, though.
but
Isn't
it's
it
our
exotic?
only magic weapon, isn't it?
You
No,
have
it's
a
in Marshall.
very nice Sphinx statue that you stole from King Zuga.
Oh, yeah.
That
And
sells,
I saw
also,
that.
oh, before
that
we
sells for
I meant
175 gold.
before we
Sweet.
left the Pathfinder Lodge, I wanted to talk to the guy who wanted the Thessalonian things. Right,
Her
the guy is
husband.
like, oh, if you, yeah, he's like, if you find ancient Thessalonian things, I'd be interested in them. Because we found 2 Thessalonian tapestries.
Okay, yeah, he's at the manor as well. So go find Mr. Heedmark, Lord Heedmark.
Yes, no, I'll show him the tapestries we found and took with us. Which
Okay.
that's all the notes I have on them. So hopefully you
Trying to
remember what
load
they
a page
were.
on the. Yeah, I'm trying to load a page on the PDF.
I just have tapestries, Thessalonian tapestries times 2.
Okay, and do you have like any? Tell them about anything else you found in particular.
I know we saw like some mural of like a battle, I think,
Yeah.
and I tried to like figure out what it was, but I don't think I
Yeah,
had
yeah.
any
It
grand
was a
insights
demon
on the
or a devil of
thing.
some sort. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
so
but
yeah, he
I'll
listens
describe
to that as well.
That's all I remember.
He maybe asks you to.
Oh,
like,
and the door,
kind of-
the door thing with the password,
the door with the
or
password.
the not password, but like the door to get into the lower levels. That was definitely Thessalonian, right?
Yeah. Okay, I
Uh,
get what you're talking about. The one where you had to
Yeah.
rearrange the runes. Yep.
Yeah, that one. It's like the
Okay.
puzzle box that we were given, but on a door.
Yeah. So yeah, he seems really interested in the tapestries and in the thing you described about on the wall, the mural that you described
Yep.
in there. He asked you if you can like maybe help him like kind of sketch parts of it and recreate it or something.
I'll try. Like, I can probably give him a general gist of there was a big
Yeah.
demon-y looking guy here
He
and a
says
bunch of, like,
then
army people
I'll
here or something.
also maybe go look at it myself. If you can like maybe sketch like a map of it, of like what these runes were like.
Oh, the runes to get into the area?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so if you can like sketch a map of kind of what
I'm
the
thinking
place is like.
Tobo was the one that did that. I don't know if I saw it or remembered.
Well, I mean, you probably could sketch a rough map in character
Okay.
of what it looks like. So,
Okay, sure. I'll do that. He's gonna turn
and
out
yeah,
to be an enemy, but whatever.
he seems interested in, and if you do that as well, and you show like kind of the rift siphon as well, he seems really interested in that as well. Like, oh, that looks fascinating. Like,
I don't know what that is.
what was the purpose? It was
The
the weird
maze
maze-like
thing
place.
that we found the Hellhound in.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And it was like
It was bringing
supposedly like
devils.
drawing,
And all said,
generating power or something.
he is going to give you 1,500 gold you can divide amongst the party for bringing him this information that you've uncovered and giving him like the rough map of
I'll
the
be right
place.
back.
And he's intending, he's like, perhaps in the future he'll be able to do a more thorough investigation of this place.
Sorry, did he say we could or he could?
Well, he's talking about himself doing it, like him
Okay.
leading another group
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Pathfinders
for
down there.
sure.
He's not asking you guys to do it.
Yeah. Okay. No, 1,500 gold. That does that include the tapestries? Selling him those?
Yeah.
Okay, let me
That's
take those off my
selling him
sheet.
those as well.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's 300 each.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a
Yeah,
spreadsheet.
I did that in
as
my
well.
head. I didn't even roll it.
So let's see here. So Abrella sold the Sphinx statue as well. Hopefully you guys have added the gold for those. That's been going in chat, I think. It was
Oh, I didn't see
50
the
each
Sphinx.
for the zither, I think, and 35 each for the Sphinx. And then what is 1,500 divided by? That's 300 each for the gold.
Yeah.
Bet.
Oh, that's what the 35 was. Okay.
Yeah. That would be for the gold from Kenny Van Heedmark, Lord Heedmark.
All right.
Okay.
So 1,500
So-
before being divided.
Yeah, so it
Right.
divides out to 300.
Okay. That's a good chunk.
Okay, so I'm
Let's see,
gonna
is there anything else in the
sell.
spreadsheet that I think you guys might want to sell? There was that silver coffer that you guys got. You can sell for 100 each, or 100
we
gold.
sell
So
that.
that would be 20 gold each person.
All right. 20 gold. We're getting
Okay,
pretty
who has
good.
that
We're
on their
up to
sheet?
500 now.
Let's see, you guys gave the locket.
The silver coffer? I do, so I'll get rid of it on my sheet.
Yeah,
okay.
Brella's had that. There's some
So-
buttons that Jace has, a precious metal worth 30 gold.
Do I?
Mm-hmm. According to my
I
spreadsheet,
definitely
you
don't have
them.
that written down on my sheet.
Okay, maybe my spreadsheet's wrong. I don't know.
What?
Ignore that 30
What are
gold.
these buttons?
Yeah, they're buttons made out of precious metal. I didn't write where you got them, but I wrote down that you had them.
I mean, I don't have them on my sheet, so yeah, my thought is I don't have them. If someone remembers
somebody
me getting them, let me know. But
I remember you getting them because I wrote it on my spreadsheet.
okay, okay, so
So
add the 30
if
gold.
you sell that 6 gold to everyone, sold for 30 gold.
Oh, 6
Yep.
each. Okay.
Another 6 each. And that covers all the random valuables. Anything else you have
I'm
in
gonna
there as items?
sell
So if you guys want to sell any of the other
chain
stuff, you'll
shirt
have
I
to.
bought.
Silver.
But I guess my vote is as far as the gear that we got from the 100 gold advance, we just keep that ourselves, or should I still split that up?
What?
No, if it's stuff you bought, then if it's stuff that you bought with your own money, you can probably sell it and keep whatever money you sell it for.
Yeah, that's
If it's
fine.
stuff you found as loot, then
Yeah.
you want to split that up.
Yeah, this is from the money we got from when we lost all our stuff.
Silric, how much
Yeah.
money do you have? Do you know?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay. Hannah's gonna request that you give her, like, I'm sure you have this. Give her 300 gold, and I'm gonna buy a new wand of mage armor.
Yep, you can have my 300.
Okay.
Seems a good idea. The other one you had only had 11 charges, so it's
Well,
probably
yeah,
pretty
we're
close
down to
out.
like 4
Man.
now, I think.
Dust of Appearance is 1,800 gold. That sucks.
Were you thinking of buying some?
I'm looking for something cheap that I can use to reveal invisible things, and like, no, it's pricey as hell.
I mean, I think you could throw flour on it and that can help, but yeah.
I guess that's the cheapest of the cheap. I'll just buy some Tanglefoot bags. I don't know. I can't. If I can, I ask my magically inclined people if we can, work on getting some way to reveal invisible things.
Oh, right, I need to propel spells. Let me get to that here. I gotta buy this one, though.
Yep, Ever-Burning Torch is a good idea. Being able to use that to not have to deal with the darkness.
Yeah, I mean, could I buy a scroll of glitter dust and learn it? Yes. Do I want to? Not particularly.
I don't
While you guys are in town,
have
maybe
glitter
I'll
dust,
tally
but
up
I
some
might be able to
experience.
try to color spray them.
Let's see here.
If I take out this
We could just all carry around a bunch of dirt.
I mean, I carry ink around with me for my
You know what?
spell book.
I have dark vision in my
Could
spell
throw ink on
book.
them. That could be useful. Yeah.
But we have the ever-burning torches, and I have confidence in them, but I'll go ahead and prepare that today anyways.
Actually, I'm gonna buy. Uh,
Oh, my craft armor check's actually too higher because I didn't include the masterwork smithing tools we got.
Oh, okay.
So I have a 16 mod on craft armor.
Good.
Hannah asked Jace if when you cast your acid spell, if you have a free hand when you do it.
Not really, because I'm using my bow typically.
Ah.
Like my bow is my focus, and then my other hand is drawing back the bow and then kind of imbuing the spell into the arrow as I shoot it.
Oh, okay.
If I only do the acid spell, I do have a free hand.
Oh, well then she shoves a bottle of acid into your hand.
Oh, I don't want that.
She says,
Why?
All right.
Well, very well then.
Everyone
I'll take it back.
add
Yeah, it's alright. No,
1,800
I'm
experience.
already ranged with a bow.
For some of the stuff you've dealt with. From the
She
quest you've
shakes her
completed.
head. Never mind then.
I'll put that in chat as
No,
well.
I appreciate it though.
Plus 1800
That's a
experience.
lot of experience.
Yeah. It's probably not enough to level up, but maybe it is.
No.
Still probably about that.
Out of 15,000.
Okay. I think you'll probably get the next level
Where'd you get this
by the time
random
you end the
80?
book.
I don't have a history of it.
I don't have a random 80 anywhere.
I mean, some of the earlier encounters were giving you like chunks of 80s and 40s and such. Now it's been more like chunks of hundreds.
Yeah, there's like a 650, a 405, a 1250, and then a
I couldn't tell
1350
you.
and a 1345, which would have rounded it up. But I don't have any
I don't
80s.
have I don't have a good spreadsheet for the experience.
Oh no. Oh well.
I got a spreadsheet for the magic items, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've messed up any XP, but maybe if someone else has a number, they could check.
so Jace, you keeping the pale blue rhomboid right now?
No, I'll give that to Hannah since she was with me when we were talking.
What are you giving me?
I would tell
The pale blue rhomboid Iron Stone. You can
That's
get
for
that amazing
strength?
+2 enhancement bonus to strength.
No,
Yeah.
I give this to Silric, and I tell Silric to
Wait, none of
put
them use
it
strength, do they?
in his
Silric does.
in his
Does he? Okay,
great.
Wayfinder.
Okay.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Hannah.
I mean, yeah,
It's a +2,
Silric's got
right?
like it's a +2, yeah. So that'll make you do more damage and be better at hitting things.
Alright, so
That's what I
we'll
want
It's an
anyway.
enhancement bonus.
And be better at
Yeah.
opening doors.
And better at opening
so
doors
over here
that
on
are
the
stuck.
core page, we're gonna put
It'll help
out-
And you can
people
carry
walk
more,
into your
too.
fist
And the
even
instrument.
better.
Yes.
And there you go. Now everything's gonna be better. 19 strength.
Oh, let's get rid of some of these doofer NPCs you probably are never going to see again.
We're not ending the session here, are we?
No, we don't have to. We can keep going if you guys are
Okay,
still good to
that
go.
experience was just for what we did.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys got a couple quest completions there. I wanted to make sure I got that experience in, so I awarded that out now.
Okay, because I
I'm gonna-
definitely want to give. Oh, sorry, what was that? Pilbo?
Oh, I'm just find a somebody that would sell a masterwork cestus here.
Ooh,
That is something you can find.
yeah.
Don't you have a cestus?
Not a masterwork one.
But it's
It was a masterwork one.
But do you know a smith who... Okay, actually I don't do weaponsmithing yet, I guess.
It's just a
Actually, no, they're
weapon.
the same check, aren't they? Isn't
+1.
smith craft armor the same as craft weapon for
No,
purposes
it's
of
not.
creating mundane items?
No.
Craft armor and
Uh,
craft weapons are different.
I think they're different unless you have that 1 feat.
Oh, that's when I need the 1 feet, which I don't have yet. Okay. Pluto and I know what we're talking about. What's that feat, like master armor or something?
Yeah, something like Master Craftsman or something weird. I don't know.
Master
but,
craftsman, that sounds
yeah.
right.
I don't think you have that yet.
Nope. Unfortunately not yet. Where's
Might get it
Jace?
by the end of this book if it's when you're taking a 5th level.
Jace is going to take it at... Oh wait, no, I just get it at some point, because I don't have it listed here.
That doesn't sound right, but
Unsure.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so you guys got wayfinders, did some shopping perhaps.
Yep, sure did.
Anything else anybody want to do in Magnamar?
I'm good.
You guys want to go try to hunt down Tarisha? She did steal your boat.
Oh, maybe I'm
Nah,
not
she
liking
can
that
have
feat.
it.
Well, she doesn't have it anymore. She fenced it. That's why.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Magus Pluto, so I don't need it.
You don't need what?
Master Craftsman,
No,
right?
you're just gonna
Because
do a
that's
spellcraft
for
checks.
non-magic people. Yeah, I'll do spellcraft.
Okay, yeah.
Nah, I don't want anything to do with that jealous Jill.
All right.
Jealous Jill.
Yeah, that's her name. That's my Brelis' name for her.
I'm just happy that I get to have a
Oh.
recurring villain.
Now that I have
Not all
more
GMs
money,
get to have recurring villains.
I'm gonna buy 2 more things.
Actually, it's pretty easy too. You just have people teleport away all the time. But that always feels lame. Buying 2 other things, okay?
I'm gonna buy some antitoxin.
Okay.
And then some
Seems useful.
empty jars for poison collecting.
That's actually a really good idea.
Okay.
So Pluto, at next
She's-
level, I'm gonna get craft magic arms and armor.
Looks
Okay.
like an alchemist, just not like an alchemist. You know what I mean? Anyway.
You don't have like the goggles and like
Right.
you're not wearing a smock all the time.
No, like I'm like an herbalist alchemist, you know, like a nature alchemist. Yeah.
You're more like an apothecary.
There you go. Yeah.
All right. So you guys going back through the sewers?
Yeah, it seems to be the
Yep,
easier
we're going back to the
route.
sewers. And as a GM, one thing I do not miss is an alchemist throwing like massive damage bombs every round.
Oh yeah, no, I won't be doing that. But what I will be doing is when we get down into the sewers, I'm going to be carrying the ever-burning torch in one hand and a flask of acid in the other hand.
Okay.
Ready to go.
Yes.
Ready to throw that acid at someone?
No, actually, I can use it as a focus. Hannah was going to tell
Well, yeah.
I
I think you need to drop
Jace
the
all about
torch
it.
to do that, though.
No, it works as a focus for acid splash, and
Does that replace the somatic component?
I guess that's
That won't
true.
replace my focus, arcane
You
bond.
need a third arm.
Though.
Acid splash.
Yeah,
is
that's
the-
why. Yeah, I guess it has a somatic component too. So
Then I might toss the
Well, I
ever-burning
mean,
torch
I'll
onto
have
the
the
ground
torch.
somewhere.
yeah.
Well, if
That's
I'm
your
carrying
idea.
it,
one.
you can
Throw
still
it.
see the light from my torch.
Yeah.
I'm carrying one as well.
Alrighty.
They don't
Alright,
go out when you
so-
throw them on the ground, so hey.
Back in the sewers.
Benefits.
Is this the same day, or do you guys stay an extra day?
Same
go in the
day.
morning.
I haven't cast anything today.
Okay, so this is probably in the maybe early afternoon, after you guys have went and talked to Sheila, did some shopping, finished repairing that half plate, which I'm assuming Pilbo might be wearing now.
Yes.
He's got some fancy masterwork half plate for that +8 armor bonus,
Nice.
and only an armor check penalty of -6. Not too bad.
It's almost like a second skin that sloughs one way when you move the other.
Oh yeah, did you guys have best friend with you guys out in Magnamar too, and just following you?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
sure.
probably just following me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll wind him back up too at the start of the next day.
Yeah.
If he
Well,
had a
give you
brain,
some
maybe
weird
he'd enjoy
looks.
himself, but I don't
If he only had a brain.
know.
Yeah. He will give the Tin Man some weird looks as he's going through town, but yeah, nobody. Yeah,
Oh, they do?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not.
How
the
much
weirdest
money
thing
to dress
ever
him
seen.
up in something fun?
I don't know. What do you want to dress him up in?
I don't know. What'll 100 gold get him?
It's probably way more than you need. Well, let's see. This is like an aristocrat's
50
clothing
gold.
costs. Actually, I guess a royal outfit costs 200 gold, so you can get him a noble's outfit though for 75 gold.
Oh.
I'm gonna put him in like The equivalent of like a tux and a top hat.
Okay.
But fit for this creature.
So he's got like a noble's outfit, basically.
And he can repair his own clothing.
Precious
look
metals
kinda
and
dapper.
gems are worked into the clothing.
Yeah.
He's got like those fancy. He's got like fancy like gemstone buttons and shit. It's the finest dressed robot
Copper
man you've
wire
ever
to
seen.
replace the whatchamacallit, the embroidery.
All right. So he's very fancily dressed. If I knew how to draw, I would like draw an image of this in wearing a fancy fancy suit of noble's
Oh, is
outfit.
someone in need of a drawing?
No. Maybe.
So as we get back here, first stop is Lockerbie. So I'm gonna go up here.
Okay.
Going up
So
here.
we'll come back and go up.
Yep.
Okay, so in this room, this little room that has an outcropping. There actually is some stuff in here before you go the rest of the way into Lockerbie's little room here. You see two picked clean skeletons wearing the rags of laborer's garb, sprawled in the corner of this otherwise empty room.
Oh, well, sucks to be them, I guess. I'll go look through the bodies.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
detect magic.
You don't detect any magic, but you do find that there's a little pouch with a couple pouches that have some money in them. You find 16 gold pieces,
Yay.
and you find a pearl.
Pearl.
And actually, no, you do detect magic. My bad. You detect one magic aura coming from the source of light in this room.
Oh.
In the hands of one of the skeletons is a torch glowing in a faint, heatless green light, flickering flame on it. You immediately identify it as the same as what you're holding. It is another ever-burning torch.
Nice. I hand it over to somebody.
Whoa, so we
love
have a
when-
third one now?
Yeah, I love when that happens, when the PCs go buy something and then they literally find it like one room later. Like, oh okay.
Sure.
I
Who
guess the
wants
game thought
another
The game
torch?
thought we needed one too.
Can you attach it to a buckler?
I don't see why
No,
not.
but you can hold it in the same hand as your buckler. So
Oh yeah, I fixed up best friend for us.
Okay.
Just because the
I'll do
DM
that.
tells you can't, means that you just have to, try harder.
Okay.
We'll like weld it to your buckler or something, or we'll
No,
tape it.
Pluto, my clothes!
Best friend is wearing the finest clothes you've ever seen.
There.
Wonderful.
Okay. I got this.
Great.
Yep.
Well, actually,
Yeah,
hold
while you're
on,
looking in
Pluto.
there-
If he's using a buckler, can't he just hold the torch in the buckler?
Yeah,
hand?
I did say that. I did say that.
Yeah.
He can
Okay.
hold the
You did
torch.
say that.
Yeah, and you hear that voice singing his this time he's singing in a language you guys don't understand. I don't believe anyone has this language.
No.
I don't know. If it's not Undercommon, Elven, Common, or what was the other one I had?
Undercommon.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah,
not
it's
any
not
one of
one of
those four, I don't understand it.
I don't think anyone has this language, so I'm just he's singing pretty softly this time as well. Not one of those languages either.
Okay.
I should just have a spreadsheet with like everyone's languages. I can just reference. That's what I should do.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You could just say what language it is and would just be like, well, we don't know what he's saying. Yeah.
yeah, but sometimes if I give you the language, it might be giving the information that I don't necessarily want you to know yet.
Oh, that's
So,
fair.
because sometimes just what language you're speaking is information that's important. Sometimes I'll just ask you if I don't think it's that important, though. All right. So yeah, you guys move up into this room here where the fancy mural is.
Yep, I move in, and I've got the little coffer that Lisa Jane gave us, and I think someone has the painting too.
Uh, yeah, I don't know who has it, but somebody has it. I don't know if if you guys brought it with you or left it behind.
I did not take it.
I'll have it then. I'll take it.
Okay. Abrellis has also brought the painting that Lockerbie painted himself. Yeah, it looks like he's done a little
Yep.
bit of work on the painting of Magnamar here. He's added like more details to some of the ships and such that are in the harbor. But yeah, you don't
Well,
actually
I
see
call
him when
out
you come in
to
here.
the ghost of Lockerbie.
Okay. And he says, "I'm surprised you haven't dealt with the Darrow yet." Actually, he doesn't know they're Darrow, but the creatures down there.
Well, we tried, but they gave us a little bit of trouble. We're back and better prepared now, but I've come back here mainly to tell you that you can rest a little easier now that Lisa Jane knows that you're gone from this world, or at least your body is. And I pull out the little coffer, and I tell him that she wrote you a note too. I don't know how you're gonna get it, but it's in here.
Really? You're a,
I did tell her a little white lie that we
you're a
deliver it
woman
to
of
your
your word,
resting
then.
place. Oh, yeah. Hey, a thief keeps their word.
Do they?
That's what we tell everybody.
Oh.
I wish there was more I could do to repay you. You've done a great service for me.
Think nothing of it. It's it's nice to see that the embers of this romance can burn their last.
Yes, it's better this way.
She also gave us a painting of yours. If you want it, we can leave it here, but it's really nice. It would look really good on one of our walls.
You can keep it.
Sweet. But yeah, I mean, speaking of those Darrow, we are probably gonna go take care of them. That's our next goal.
I wish you luck with fighting them.
Well, at least that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe if maybe if they escape us and like they come around here or something, work your ghost like magic or something and drown them for us.
I will consider it. And yeah, you can hear the. It sounds like the voice is coming from like underneath the this little walkway here, but yeah, you still don't
Underneath
see
this
him.
walkway, I look underneath
Mhm.
the walkway.
Yeah, you don't see anything, but you notice the water like it looks like it's kind of disturbed there, like, and yeah, but you don't actually see anyone there. Just like you think that maybe if there was something down there, it dipped underneath the water.
Hmm. All right. All right. Well, Lockerbie, I guess if you're just gonna stay here as a ghost, I hope you don't go crazy too soon. And yeah, I wish him well, basically. And I hope that he passes on soon.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You,
Soon.
as you start making your way out, you hear him kind of say, "Wait,
Okay.
perhaps there is
I turn
something I
back.
can do to help you, but you have to promise not to freak out when you see me."
Okay. I've never seen a ghost before, but I promise I won't freak out when I see you.
Well, I mean, maybe ghost isn't quite the right word. It was a little bit of a
God damn it.
yeah. He comes out. You see him kind of swim out into the water. And reveal.
He's a fish.
He's not a fish.
That'd be fun if he was a fish.
I'm gonna make the token a little bigger. That's what he looks like.
Oh.
Oh. He looks nasty. But I'm not
So
like up there
He
to
looks-
see
He's a
because I've been like
ghoul.
umbrellas handle it.
He's a Lacedon.
yeah, if you roll a knowledge religion, you can tell what type of creature this is.
I think that's what they call ghouls that live underwater, right? Lacedons?
Maybe. Anybody have knowledge
They
religion?
have weird like names for like
I do, but I'm
ghouls.
not up there looking. I'm just letting umbrellas handle it.
Okay.
All right.
But if the party asks me
so
to tell them what kind of creature it is, then I will go and look.
Abralis's reaction is like a little bit of a surprise, like as she sees like the long gangly limbs come up and the claws,
Yeah.
but she stays where she is.
And yeah, he tells you, because you've helped me in this way, I'll help you fight those creatures down there.
Really? I'm a sense motive just to see if he's being. He hasn't lied to us yet, but his form is grisly.
Sure, go ahead and roll it. You're not sure.
Yeah, it's not very high.
He seems pretty helpful though. Like, he hasn't lied to you yet.
Right. Okay.
It's really hard to tell with a creature like this. Yeah, I guess he
Yeah.
has sort of lied to you in a sense because he claimed you as a ghost. But it looks like he maybe is not a ghost. He looks very corporeal. He looks like he might, but at the same time, he does look like he might be some sort of undead. So perhaps it was only a partial lie.
Yeah, I mean, I understand lying to make, a bitter pill
Oh boy.
a little sweeter.
We'll see how Jace takes this when he finds out, but that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, he'll find out pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
Well, I tell Lockerbie then that I'll be happy to have your help in getting rid of these Darrow.
Like I said,
I
they've
look
been
to
stealing people from up above, right?
that they have. A lot of Magnamarians think that it's slave traders.
Yes, it's what I thought you were here for originally. I'm glad that I can help you with this. Repay my
Oh,
debt
see, he's a
that I
good
owe
guy.
you.
Just because you're undead doesn't mean you can't be a good person. You can't be Batman.
Yeah, maybe. And yeah, he
All right,
stands up
well-
onto the thing, and probably everyone else can see him at this point. Even people are hanging back further.
Yeah.
People that are like, we're like, oh, looking at it. Okay, I'll look at it.
Sure.
Oh, it's
Roll
not
it.
a spooky ghost after all.
You can
Look
roll
at it.
knowledge religion.
Oh, I don't even have it trained. I'm stupid.
okay.
Forget me. I
don't
assumed I had a
know.
point in every knowledge, but apparently that's the one knowledge I didn't put a point into.
Nice. Well, yeah, you're not
Oh no,
sure.
I don't have an ability either. Damn it.
You don't really know.
Isn't this Pilbo's area of expertise?
Maybe.
Yeah, he seems to know pretty good.
All right. Well, Pilbo, you can let people know whether or not, regard if you want or not. But you do know that these are a subtype of ghouls called the Lacedon.
Hey,
Yeah, Matt knew. Matt knows his shit.
Okay.
So does Pilbo
they
tell us what it is, or does he
they
keep it
are
to himself?
like they're basically just an aquatic ghoul. They have the same sort of thing as any ghoul, where if you get bit by one, you could contract ghoul fever, and if you die of ghoul fever, you become a ghoul. And that's usually how most, uh, including Lacedons. So it's very likely that Lockerbie Brast in life perhaps might have been bit by a Lacedon himself and became one. Although you do know that you also know that they can paralyze things with their with either a bite or their claws. Although elves are immune to that paralysis.
does that extend to half elves?
Perhaps.
I think so because I actually
I
count as
believe
an
it
elf
does.
and human.
Yep, I believe it does.
Sweet.
So you're at least immune to the paralysis effect.
So wait, sorry, did Pilbo say he was telling us or not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, Jason's gonna be like, oh, I'm not sure I want to work with this undead creature. I'm like, well, I guess I'd be like, okay, party, let's
I-
huddle
You know that
huddle
normal
Yeah,
formation
I
real
huddle
quick.
in, and I tell Jace that he is simply living impaired.
I
And
suppose he didn't choose to become a ghoul, and he wants to help us.
he does want to help us, and I think he's being genuine with us.
Okay, I'm not blind to to try and say that any creature that is perhaps evil in nature cannot do good, as Pillow suggested earlier. All creatures are capable of good, so I'm willing to give our friend here a chance. He seems good intentioned.
Alright, so that's settled. I welcome Lockerbie
But
to
if
the
he
team.
slips up or betrays us, I won't have any mercy.
Okay. I let Lockerbie know with a subtle gesture that we have a badass over here.
He's super intense.
Yeah, this is Jace. He's intense. Wait, you moved best friend again. Oh my god.
Yeah. Best friend he's a man in motion.
Look look how good that looks though. Like come on, it's so good.
Alright, Lockerbie kind of is stayed off the side patiently. He's humming
That's
a
okay,
tune
best friend is still
to
best friend.
himself.
Lockerbie is temporarily on the team to help us, pay us back.
Yep.
Best friend will be here until I relinquish him from duty.
I personally hope we have best friend with us for the rest of the game.
He could. There's gonna be a point where you gotta be careful because he might just get one shot. Because he's not gonna
I
continue
think
Sure.
leveling
after
up.
this book, I'm just gonna have him guard our house or whatever.
But we can give him armor. I'll craft him armor.
There you go. Exotic
Well, learn
armor.
some engineering and just add on to him or something.
Oh, that's not
And this is probably about
be
what we're
easy.
gonna end the session.
Oh, okay.
I think next session will probably be the last session of this book. I'm expecting.
That sounds like a challenge.
So
challenge for PCs to not do
to
what the
not
DM
end
plans.
the book, be like, screw that. We're
Not
gonna
on
take Lockerbie
purpose, it's
Brast
just
out to
PCs will
Magnamar
be
and go
doing
buy
what PCs do.
buy him a noble outfit too.
That's not a bad idea. That's really not a bad idea.
You just gotta be careful.
My God. We
He
can
runs into
all
him.
get noble outfits and be like the aristocratic adventurers.
Yeah, just make sure that if you do take him to Magnamar, that his wife doesn't find him.
Bite anyone?
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, that too.
I don't think we're taking him to Magnamar. I think we're keeping him down here.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. I don't think he'd go
Oh
with you to
my
Magnamar
God.
even.
Protect his identity.
Yeah, I actually like this character a lot, Lockerbie Brast.
No, I do too.
It's
Yeah,
I
really
like her
interesting
interactions
sure.
with him.
Plus I gotta write a fun song for him, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good.
I was disappointed the first time where I didn't have anything for her. I'm like, shit, I just have like a description of it. I gotta write something better next time. So I spent that entire 2 weeks doing that.
Oh.
Oh no.
Nice. Good use of your time.
Worth it.
Yeah, worth.
Things GMs do for their players.
Anyway, yeah, I already gave you the experience. I didn't really get any more experience.
Okay.
I'd already
Did
given
you
you
see that
experience for
drawing
this guy.
on Best Friend?
Yeah, I'm deducting 100 experience from everyone for that drawing.
What?
Ha.
That drawing is like the best drawing I've ever done of a tuxedo on a robot in my life.
Yeah.
It
I'm not
comes right
actually
off.
deducting 100. Yeah, it's amazing.
God damn it.
Anyway,
Nice.
hopefully everyone will be here 2 weeks for next session.
Yep.
I will be available.
Yes.
I think so.
What is the next session? That'll be the 21st. Ooh, I have that Thursday off too. And the Friday afterwards. I have that. Originally I was taking that off because I was supposed to go watch a live show for basically watching Glass Cannon live, but I'm pretty sure that they're I don't know when
Yeah,
they
that's not
postponed it
happening.
to. But they're not doing it right now. They postponed like all the rest of the shows until like all the way out in October, I think. They have one that I don't know when the Portland one's rescheduled to yet though. That was the New York one got rescheduled to October. I know that.
I very much liked the whatchamacallit, the proselytizing of by Pilbo in this session.
Yeah, I liked that too. Well, and I also liked I liked how it worked out too, because the whole talking about like this inherently evil devil creature, and then he's kind of running into a similar sort of thing again. This one's a little different though because I mean he's intentionally being like really helpful and like
Yeah.
you guys actually
Yeah.
did a quest for him already as well. And this, unlike the one that the Little Suzerain of Erebus gave you, you guys actually like did this on your own. Like you went and did what he asked on your own.
Yeah,
didn't
well, it
really
was
do
a very
anything about
good
him.
intentioned quest. It wasn't a
Yeah, it wasn't
kill
go
someone
murder
quest.
someone. It was go tell my wife that I'm dead, even though I'm kind of not. Only
I'm
kind of.
a
He kind of is.
hideous undead.
Yeah.
Don't tell her I'm a hideous undead. Just tell her that I'm dead.
Yeah. Pilbo would also know that this is a Lacedon, it's a ghoul. He would know that that ghouls tend to have these kind of cannibalistic urges. So you guys do need to be careful about that.
Don't die near him.
Yeah, he seems friendly right now, but who knows? Anyway, if you're only working with him to kill the Darrow, it'll probably be fine.
That sounds reassuring.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was
It'll
meant
be
to.
fine until
It
it's
was meant-
not.
It was meant to be reassuring.
We'll see. But you
I'm
know
the
what?
devil
I'm an
GM.
elf. I'm part elf, so I can't get paralyzed. I can't say the same for you guys.
Yeah,
Actually, Silric.
full
Silric's
elf.
fine.
Silric's
Me
full
and
elf, so
Silric will
Silric-
get out of this fine.
It's the rest of you lot that I'm worried about. Oh, and best friend will be fine too. He's also immune to paralysis.
Oh yes.
Yep, he is above. He is above petty things as paralysis.
Yeah, he's immune to paralysis and immune to the disease.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff going for him. Anyway, yeah, you guys might level up by the end of next session as well if we finish the book.
Sweet.
Probably. I mean, you guys are about 2,500-ish away
Level
from leveling up,
5.
right? So, we might
Yeah, we're close.
go part of the way in, depending on how quickly things progress. But I'm expecting we'll probably finish this book next session. I don't even know
Cool,
what
looking
session are we
forward to
on
it.
right now. Anyway, this is like session 8 or something.
11.
11. Okay, so yeah, we're on pace. We're on the about 10-ish per book pace right now. So I'm excited for book 2, though. Book 2's got some really cool stuff in it. So yep.
Oh, was that Ron?
That was
was
Ron.
Ron.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Well, I'll see you guys later. I'll see Pluto and Secret tomorrow.
Yep, I'll be there.
Pluto,
guys.
let's play Solaris tomorrow.
Yeah,
Skip Matt's
see,
game.
Oh, bye, Swanky.
Sorry, is there more you're saying?